Hello, my friends, and welcome to Deep Space Transmissions and Elite Dangerous Odyssey, the show in which we take you to the outermost reaches of the Milky Way galaxy. I'm your host, Commander VG Punks. With me, as always, our commanders Taylor, Psychon Jr., and Nakona. Hey, guys.
Fucking dark here.
Tell me about it.
Pretty bright
Landing
here,
gear.
I'd say. Got a nice
Landing
little
gear.
got a nice little view to start out here. I was just admiring this from the bridge. But,
Yeah.
clear
okay.
skies.
151 jumps. There was a little bit of confusion about where we were going, but I think we've got that straightened out.
Do tell.
So no,
the dates,
no,
man.
There's nothing to tell. It's fucking dark here, though. I can't see anything. Oh,
Okay, we're headed to waypoint 6 then.
5.
5. Wait. No, this isn't the right one.
Nope.
Engage Super Cruise.
This one is
It's
the right.
Shinobi the Way Home, number 5.
It's already where I'm plotted to. That is where I was.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where we're going. So I put in a ticket with the Pilots Federation support this week
Oh?
to try and see if we can get some. You know, I feel like we're overlooked, right?
System and route.
They put out this big ass upgrade with a whole bunch of new equipment for exobiology type work, and they didn't send us any.
Hey, what's up with that?
I don't know, but there's fuck all we can do in the way of science as far as exobiology goes if we don't have the equipment to do it with. So as the wing, the squadron science officer, I took it upon myself to open that ticket and see if I can't, get the Pilots Federation to lend us a helping hand. They are a little busy, so I haven't heard back from them yet.
I mean, I suppose they did have to do a little bit of planning about what they're doing and whatnot, right? They have to sort of.
Yeah, I'm not ready to talk about
doing
that
some
yet.
records. Well, I mean, they do have to do. We have to put in our requisitions. We've got to, fill out our forms in triplicates. Probably have to. But I mean, so this was something. You were talking about how you put in this idea for representing these things, and I sort of was going. It actually would have been an interesting thing to where. So we have these current suits, right, which we're given as default. Could you imagine, if sort of say how we have the loner sidewinder, where we could choose our suit on our first loadout as our loner one, and you can't do any upgrades or anything like that until you get to a station where you actually can purchase stuff. And then that way we could have chosen to have the science-based suit or the combat-based suit to start off.
Psychon.
Yeah.
You look a little different. Did you get a haircut?
Yeah, just a little bit of a trim.
Yeah. Your face looks a little naked.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's some covering.
I thought you were a member of the club, man.
Yeah, that was until the heat started getting a little bit oppressive.
I mean, you live on a spaceship. Just open a window. Things will cool down real quick. I promise.
Course adjustment.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
But I mean, every once in a while,
True.
Every once in a while, I do sort of do a little
You can't
bit
tell
of
me you never crack a window when you let loose one of those sparks. You know what I'm talking about? One of those
No,
sparks
it
that peels the
Scanning
paint
for
off the
anomalies?
walls, strips the insulation off your wires.
Yeah, no.
I gotta say that'd definitely be a way to clear the air in a hurry.
Right?
It helps my sinuses, actually.
Everyone likes their own brand.
VG likes the roasted garlic brand.
No, I was gonna say I don't know what you're talking about. Do you look at the size of this bridge? Do you think I hotbox in here? You can't. You can't. Gotta find another room on the ship.
I've seen some of the shit you do with Onion Head, though, man.
Yeah, look, don't tell me that you can't, because I know if we tell you you can't, you will say I will find a way to do it.
Right away, Commander.
I wouldn't want not on the bridge. That's what the observation is for.
Dude, the bridge has the most lights and controls, man.
You're not trying to hotbox up here, though.
Oh shit. 2 terraformable planets, 3 terraformable planets, 4 terraformable planets. I'm gonna be here a minute, guys.
Make the jump.
I think I'm gonna do them in reverse order because the innermost one is landable and has an atmosphere.
I've got a few bodies here too.
But do you know where they're all buried?
This is a great song.
Well, if you don't see
It's
a
not
ring on it,
danceable,
then they
though.
clearly aren't married.
Oh, this one is.
Tycon. I said buried.
I know.
Tycon.
Yes.
Give me a second.
Stamp those bingo cards, folks.
Yeah, I gotta remember to mail Tycon a care package.
Yes. What's that all about, Knack?
I don't know. I went back and watched I just went back and watched last week's stream. That's all.
I have no recollections about what happened last week.
Oh, do tell, Knack.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Well, there was a whole conversation going on there involving a pipe bomb.
Are you sure you heard that correctly? It might have been a pipe bong. You never know with VG Punks and his Onion Head.
Yeah, you never know.
Listen, man. I had a lot to drink that day, and I don't remember what we were talking about. I know I had to been the one to suggest that Knack needed to mail Psycon a pipe bong, but
Well, it was the other way around. Psycon, someone suggested Psycon send a pipe bomb.
Wait, what?
Uh,
I vaguely remember that.
It was.
I don't.
It was like 5 minutes into the stream. Anyways, I'm slightly annoyed by this. I do not currently have a fuel scoop equipped because I removed it temporarily to install a extra fuel tank.
Guys,
And-
what's rule number 4 of Elite Dangerous?
Always bring your limpets.
No, that's rule number 1.
I thought rule number 1 was no. Rule number 1 is don't fly without rebuy.
Oh, yeah, rule number 2 is don't forget the limpets. And so rule number 4 is never fly without a fuel scoop.
Oh, well, I was going to say, it's not that big a deal because I was fully prepared for this. I was just going 7 hops. But even though in the Galaxy map route options, in the Galaxy map options, I obviously had used Jet Cone Boost deselected, and it still routed me to a fuel star for a boost.
For a jet, you mean to a neutron star or to a white
To a
dwarf?
neutron star or white dwarf.
Oh, it just might have been on your way, right?
Well, considering the next jump was beyond my normal jump distance, yeah,
Okay.
that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, yeah.
Frontier, your shit is broken. all
Yep.
right? And that, listen, we need to talk about the roadmap, guys.
Do we?
We do.
We do.
We do.
Okay.
We do. So, 2 weeks ago, David Braben publicly apologized for the just shitstorm that was the Odyssey release, right? It did not go well. Things have not gone well with the Elite Dangerous Odyssey release. I've been enjoying it because I like fires. But we all have to admit that this has definitely been a dumpster fire, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Right?
Liar, pants on. Whoa.
I mean, I haven't had bad experiences, but I mean, there have been enough people that have that. Yeah, I can admit it hasn't exactly been ideal.
Single-digit frame rates and stations.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Me.
Well, not single digits, but I could definitely tell a performance hit walking into the station. I'm like, dude, Cyberpunk doesn't run this bad.
Which, if you can, I feel like there's one thing that was in the comments that ironically could fix the entire thing, and it's a word that starts with a B and ends with an A, and it sounds like feta, like the cheese.
So,
look, you can't just keep blaming Brigitte for all her trouble.
Listen. Let's back on topic, right? Okay. So, as part of his apology, David Braben promised that they would be releasing a roadmap for what they plan to do with Odyssey, as you know, by no later than June 4th. That was yesterday, guys.
Yep.
So, they put it off to the last possible minute, and I am talking like midnight GMT, right? That they put up this post like, oh shit, we need to make good on this promise. And so that means that as CEO David Braben delegated that shit, right? And which it got delegated again and then delegated again. And so the roadmap that ended up being posted who's read it?
I've read a bit of it.
Anybody?
I've read it, but I don't recall it.
It's a list of the next 3 patches, the next 3 updates, and that's it. Like, we're going to be doing an update for Odyssey like every week for the next, for the month of June, and then we're going to stop and focus on the console development. Okay. Right, and of course,
those fixes are going to focus on.
So they do, right? In really, every update boils down to many fixes. We're going to focus on this thing, and you might get this too, right? So they're making some mistakes here, right? First of all, that's not a roadmap. Okay, listing your next 3 planned updates is not a roadmap. It's not, okay? A roadmap is gonna set out the.
It's a cul-de-sac. Thank you. Good night.
It's not a roadmap. It's a fucking driveway. Okay.
Or it's not a roadmap.
I'm pretty sure Nakona's driveway is longer than this roadmap. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Saying, hey, the console stuff is going to obviously benefit PC gamers because, all the optimizations and stuff we have to do for console will also benefit the PC side. It's just, it feels wrong, right? It feels rushed. Like some toady somewhere got tasked with, write a roadmap, but don't tell them about anything that we haven't already made public knowledge, right? So, a proper roadmap is going to have milestones, right? We have these milestones planned, okay? And so Elite Dangerous, when it shipped, when they were talking about it in the in the Kickstarter campaign, right? They had a real roadmap, and they're still actually working that roadmap. They had a 10-year plan, and Space Lakes was one of those milestones, guys. This is a milestone, right? So within that roadmap, right? If you're gonna do a major expansion like Odyssey, okay, internally they have a fucking roadmap for it that they're not sharing with us, the players, okay, and that's the level of transparency we keep asking for, and that's not what we got. What we got was, here's our next 3 patches that we have planned. Many fixes. We're going to try and do some optimizations, but we're going to put the bulk of them off till the console release in the fall.
Yeah, instead of a roadmap, we got a billboard with construction ahead warnings.
Yeah, thanks for paying to participate in our beta.
Yeah, that's really how it feels.
And I don't have a problem if they had come out ahead of time and said, listen, we're going to do a pre-release. $40 gets you in.
But no, this is not a pre-release. This is a full release.
Should have been, right?
Scanner mode.
Acknowledged.
So,
well, this is what they're calling a full release, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So they're getting raked over the coals. Have you guys looked at Frontier stock in the last 3 weeks?
No.
Last month?
Fell.
Oh, it took a fucking nosedive. You know the shareholders are pissed.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, in the forums and social media and, with the content creators, including us, Frontier is getting raked over the coals for this roadmap and for the botched Odyssey release and everything else. And they deserve it. Now, where Psycon was saying that a lot of the forum responses and stuff have been kind of mixed, right? Some people are really supportive, some people are really critical, some people are kind of in between. You have the silent majority, as always. And it's worth noting that the people who are vocally very, very critical of this are not criticizing the developers. Game development is hard. We know that. We fucking know that. We, of all people in this group, the Lambda Freelance Ninjas, know that game development is fucking hard. Okay?
Yeah.
Programming anything is not easy.
Optimizing it is even harder.
Correct. Right. So we're not holding the developers accountable for this. It's the management, right? It's the people holding the purse strings who say, you need to get this out the door today. Yesterday. We need to show a profit for second quarter 2021 or our shareholders are going to be pissed.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Those are the people that we're critical of. Those are the people that we're holding accountable for this botched release. Odyssey is undercooked. When it works, it's fucking beautiful. Okay? When it doesn't work, look, our first stream after the Odyssey release, on Thursday, right, is pretty evidence of that. You went back and reviewed the footage from that stream, right? Single-digit frame rate.
Mm-hmm. Check. And I'm pretty sure if we jump back in right now, there would still be single-digit frame rates. Like,
if we were in the station, right? So I tested out the last update, not the last update, the one before. I have not tested out the update from this week. I didn't get in there last night because I was working on something else. I meant to get in there last night and do some Odyssey on foot missions and test out some of this stuff because they did do a lot more work with the occlusion meshes and try and get occlusion culling up to where it should be so that the frame rate is better when you're in situations where it should be better, right? So I did test the last one. I got in, I did some Odyssey missions, failed them miserably. It was awful. I noticed that, I'm getting double-digit high 50s frame rate in stations, busy stations, busy with a lot of NPCs, and where I'm normally getting 140 to 180 when I'm out in space. So, playable, not awful, but there were some situations that caused me to dip down into low double digits and sometimes single-digit frame rates. So they do have some work they need to do.
absolutely. Seems like they have a lot of work ahead of them. Optimization pass.
X system and route.
But like as a company, and when you have that expectation from your shareholders and stuff, like what do you do? Do you just throw more developers at it? Like what do you do?
Yeah, that's what they should have done, right? You know, a year ago when they knew that this was going to be a second quarter 2021 release. You know, they should have taken the bulk of their developers off of other projects and beefed up the developers on this project, right? But there's always spool up time and stuff like that, bringing new developers up to speed on the project, yada yada yada. So how much return on that investment could they get, right? So, but you can always make things, you know, better by throwing more resources at it, up to a point, right? At a point, you know, at a certain point, the one resource that you can throw at something to make things better is going to be time.
That's true. So do you think that the big problem is that they didn't make a good estimate of like when this project should have been complete?
I think that the mistake they made was letting the purse string holders dictate their timelines.
Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks.
You know, but hey, listen, I'm a technical resource. That's what I do. I work in IT. I'm a sysadmin. I work on projects as a technical resource, and I know that, you know, in some ways I'm a perfectionist. In some ways I can afford to be a perfectionist. In some ways I have artificial deadlines applied to the work I'm doing. Right? So I don't get to make the decisions on, you know, when something is due all the time. And the same thing goes for FDevs developers, right? They don't get to make the decisions on timelines and due dates and deadlines and things like that. Because they're developers, they're technical resources. They don't get to make those decisions. They're just the ones who have to do the fucking work.
Yeah, of course.
Right? And listen, you know, can we get a effing chat for FDevs developers who have been in crunch time for the last 6 months and are still in crunch time banging out patches for this botched release? It is not their fault.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Uppercase F. In fact, I'll give them a hexadecimal FFFF.
I feel for you guys. I really, really do.
Oh.
Because, you know, they're the ones who are you know, working 12 to 16 hours a day, 6-7 days a week, you know, and their salaries, so they don't get paid overtime for it. Nope. Right? And they're missing out on family time, and their work-life balance has been thrown all out of fucking whack, all because some shareholders want to make a little extra money.
Yep.
System map. Sorry, VG here. Listen, you can have the soapbox backs. Soapbox back. I'm gonna drink my rum now.
Yeah, that. I can't imagine working at a full-on developer like that.
Although you want to, hey, go look at his resume. Sorry.
I want to work at
my line there.
I want to work at a software developer. I want to be an indie developer. I want to be an indie game developer. Although working in like AR or something like that might be fun too, or like one of those spaces that's kind of.
There's only one way to work for an indie developer, and that's to work for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
so.
I'm
and I've thought a lot about that over the last year, 18 months. 2 years. I thought a lot about the whole indie developer thing, and I keep running into the same barrier over and over again.
What's that?
I am not very creative when it comes to inventing new game mechanics.
Scanner mode.
That's affirmative, Commander.
There are other ways to make money in that.
I'm just saying that as you know, my barrier for being an indie game developer of any kind is I'm just not very creative at the idea of inventing new game loops and new game mechanics.
I have a game developer, like professional game developer friend of mine, and well, let's not name him. But he also works with me at Hello World as well, because obviously that he depends on multiple income sources to pay the bills, etc. But one of the things he's doing to support development of his company's first game is he's made assets for the Unity asset store, and he actually was saying he does get a good amount of income from that source as well. And it's like a name generator or something real basic like that, but it works.
Yeah, code assets, right? So code snippets and things like that people pay for. Yeah, I can see that. Same thing goes for anybody developing plugins for anything related to Atlassian, right? Atlassian has a marketplace, and if you developed a plugin for Jira or Confluence or Bamboo or Bitbucket or anything like that, you can make a pretty decent amount of money off of that.
Yeah.
The Microsoft Office 365 connectors and stuff in Jira, those guys make bank, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Next system and route.
I say Jira, but I mean Confluence.
All other systems are at normal levels.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind making tools like that either. I kind of consider that a little bit more gig worky, but I don't know. As a professional musician, I can see the possibilities with gig work.
Well, right? Making musical assets that you can put into some kind of a Unity storefront or whatever.
I mean, it's like a business model.
I'll record some some code snippets. Let me grab the mouth harp here. System map. I have one planet here with so that looks like it could be in the habitable zone. No. Oh, here. It's like a red dwarf, so yeah, okay.
In my spare time, these past couple weeks that I've been off work.
You have spare time?
Yeah, I've been off work the past couple weeks. It's been kind of nice.
What's it like?
Well,
neon, 100% neon. You know what? I gotta go check this out. Sorry, go on.
Well, I've still been working. Only one class each day though, so it's been really, really light. So after that, I've been actually hitting the stationary bike we have out there, and reading as well. I finally finished Dragonlance Chronicles, and I moved on to. I think I'm gonna move on to the Dark Elf trilogy because I've never read it, and it sounds like fun. And I really enjoyed the ending to Dragonlance Chronicles a whole lot. Did a little bit of reading in between on a blog post that I have in Kindle edition called "The Monsters Know What They're Doing," which has been really, really fun and cool. Basically, they analyze the monster manual monsters from a sort of small unit tactics sort of standpoint. So they kind of give you an idea of how the various monsters would act given their environment and kind of how they would act in combat, based on their statistics and all that kind of thing. Pretty interesting stuff.
I'm sorry, can I backtrack for a second? Sure. Did you say Dragonlance Chronicles?
Yes, Dragonlance Chronicles.
As in Margaret Wise and Tracy Hickman?
Yes.
Wow. Sorry, wow. Last time I read those, I was in 8th fucking grade.
Yeah, I finally got through it. I finally got all the way through it.
What do you finally got through? It's $3.
Well, I finally got through the first. Finally got through the first book.
All other systems are at normal levels.
Which is Dragons of Autumn Twilight. That's the one I finished.
Yeah, I read that one.
Yeah,
I read
so-
all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Took me
Yeah,
about a month.
like he was saying, now that he has free time, he finally finished the book. That's how little free time he had before.
There were a couple things to that. Like during my free time in between classes, which was like an hour-ish, usually, kind of, maybe. Sometimes it was 2 hours in between like my class setups. I would walk. I would like go outside and I would walk for anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how much time I had that day. And now I'm starting to use the stationary bike a whole lot more, and I was like, well, shit, man, I wonder if I could, like, bring my Kindle out here and not get fucking sick everywhere, like sweat all over it. And we got like a little boom arm that like kind of puts it in front of me, and it's amazing. It's awesome. I get to read and work out at the same time, which is really neat. Scanner mode.
Affirmative, Commander.
Well, good for you, man. I'm glad you're reading and burning through books.
Yeah, me too, man. It feels really cool.
Now you know I'm going to give you an assignment, right?
What's that?
Dune.
Okay.
Because compared to, Dragons of Autumn Twilight, Knack, you read Dune, right?
No.
I think we've talked about this before. No?
No. I've never even seen the movie, dude.
It's a challenging read. It is a challenging book to read.
I am not.
Bless her heart.
Good.
My wife is reading it right now.
Oh wow.
She's a little more than halfway through it, and she already wants to kill Paul Atreides.
Make the jump.
Where? How? What? Oh my god, dude.
What are you talking about?
Why do y'all mess with my route? That's not cool. Stop
Right?
doing that.
Right?
At least they gave us a recalculate route, but like thank you.
Shit.
Next system en route. No, you know what? I'm gonna land on this because this has got a 100% neon atmosphere.
Oh, let's take a look. Let's take a look.
I'm gonna have some fun with that. With the right equipment.
Right? Knack knows what I'm talking
Do
about.
you need to pop the requisite pills in order to fully enjoy full
Maybe.
neon?
I am getting it in. Oh wait, there we go. I was getting an absolute slideshow from you for a second.
Sorry.
Oh, I guess I still am.
Why would you be getting... Oh, that is weird.
Ugh. That is very
Got
strange.
some high voltage, high amperage transformers, some electrodes the correct size, and put on our own light show.
Yeah. Or we can let the star do it for us.
Tune back into my view. Where we're
Oh,
not
that'd be a
getting
trip.
slideshow.
That'd be a trip, like the Aurora Borealis exciting that atmosphere. That'd be fun to
Right.
watch.
Well, because considering the Aurora Borealis and the Aurora Australis are both, ionized oxygen, like O3 and other exotic oxygen particles, O3, O4, right? That kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine the stratosphere on a 100% nitrogen atmosphere?
Gee, no, I couldn't imagine that.
Ionized neon.
The atmosphere is like, and it starts to like flicker.
Hyperspace velocity reach.
Well, I was gonna say, think of the Vegas Strip 40 years ago, but only it's the entire planet. And then what kind of elements are floating around in the atmosphere? What kind of colors would we get out of it?
Temperatures are at an acceptable level.
Well, clearly we would have.
It'd be the
blacked out
Pink
and
Floyd
open, right?
laser light show on a global scale.
Well, I'm looking for the Terminator because we normally see that kind of interesting stuff at like sunset, sunrise.
Well, just find John Cameron.
There it is.
Oh, what? Okay, I seem to be not getting slideshow now. I think it just needed some time to load up in the background, maybe. I don't know.
Needed some time to buffer.
Still a little, actually, it's still kind of choppy.
I was going to say, you're not downloading the update from No Man's Sky, are you? Because there was a big update.
Or Microsoft Flight Simulator. Sorry.
Got that yesterday. Actually.
Yeah, I do not have either of those installed for that reason. Well, that and piss off on No Man's Sky.
It's okay.
I don't
Yeah, that
hate,
game left a bad taste in my mouth.
I don't
at
hate
launch,
No Man's.
and
I don't hate No Man's Sky, but I really don't like the Minecraft-y inventory management crafty kind of stuff that I don't know.
I mean, you don't like having to gather like 50 or 100 different things of mineral all at once before you can build a single microchip?
So that's kind of what it boils down to, right? I don't really enjoy that style of gameplay. And that's not to say that it's not a good style of gameplay. I'm just saying it's not for me.
See, I very much enjoy that style of game. I will go to USS's and get mats for engineering.
So that's a little bit different because
so?
it's not quite as annoying to gather materials for engineering because they give you 3 for every one you pick up.
Yeah, there's definitely, it can be done different ways. Like definitely a game like Ark, where you can like actually set how much you get from those kind of things, really alleviates the not having any the old not having any friends that plays. So you're always playing by yourself.
Yeah.
But yes, I can see how that can
this
be.
draw distance though. I wonder if that's a setting on my machine that I can crank up because that's kind of annoying.
Well,
supposedly there are some geysers around here.
You know, fall 2023. You know, well, maybe 2024, depending if the entire development team dies because they haven't had any sleep.
All right, I'm gonna turn around so we can actually see the atmosphere. And nothing.
Is your frame rate that bad?
No, this is
just
definitely a stream issue.
That's poopy.
Yeah, nothing. This is kind of boring. All right, back to you, Mark. Next system en route.
I'm Mark.
Scanning for anomalies. None detected.
Here we go.
Engage FSD.
The song was intense.
I feel like I need a refill.
I feel like I'm in a strategy game.
Guru, ages beyond me.
I kind of feel like Irish cream. You ever get that?
Where you just want the taste of something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yesterday we were out grocery shopping, and for some reason, I fixated on the what the hell are they called? Imperial nuts?
Garlic?
What the fuck are they called? No, we actually Chrissy made this delicious roasted garlic butter with parsley, homemade, which is delicious. We had it on French bread last night. Amazing. Can't remember.
Okay, Commander.
It's very green though. There's a lot of parsley in it.
Yeah.
Did you see the Kung Pao chicken that I made last week?
Yes, I did.
Oh, it was so good.
It looked delicious. It looked like
The
picture looked like one of those
Waterworld.
One of those article pictures, or like something you might see on somebody's Pinterest page.
Yeah. She who must be obeyed is pretty good at taking those kind of foodie kind of pictures.
Yeah.
So yeah. can't seem to get Chinese chili peppers up here like our Jingqiao or heaven facing pepper, but Japanese chilies, those are pretty good in that.
Yeah, we have to drive a few hours to get to the I guess Asian grocery. I think it's a Korean.
I'm
grocery.
talking. Actually, I'd be surprised if like you couldn't go into HEB and pick up a bag of chili japonés.
I will have to look that up on the.
Listen, man, if I in Anchorage, fucking Alaska, can go to the grocery store right up the street and pick up a bag of dried chili japonés, you should be able to in where you live, man.
I mean, I'm pretty
Don't
sure
forget,
we have.
our stuff would be extra dried because of the heat and the whole flat Earth.
Listen, man, it doesn't. Don't talk to me about humidity, okay? Unless you're going the other way, unless you're going to complain about how fucking humid it is down there, because right now it is 20% in my house, 20% relative humidity.
I mean, I feel like in Alaska though that's like you exist, but you're in like a swimming pool, and you always have
like
that sense of
No.
I just jumped into the swimming pool and fuck, it's
like
cold.
no, it's like a fucking desert, man.
Oh, okay. See, here, some days it's like you walk outside and it's a desert, but most days you walk outside and it's like walking into the inside of someone's sweaty asshole. Like
you're stepping into a sauna, nature's outdoor sauna.
You're stepping into an asshole. Like,
Yeah, but that's just Kyle, man. I mean, Kyle just smells like armpit in general.
San Antonio also. I spent most of my time growing up in San Antonio. Nothing like opening your front door, and when you walk outside, it literally goes.
Mm-hmm. Well, you need to take a trip a few hundred miles to the east and check out like southern Louisiana, shit like that. You don't know what humidity is till you've been there.
Where it's so humid that the crawfish don't even need to live in the water.
Nope.
Look at my screen. That thing fucking tricked me. That tricked me. I was like, and then I looked up and I was like, fucking bullshit. What the fuck was that? That is not an icy body. It's an icy body, but all the ice melted. Well, what do we call that? We have a word for that.
So you know how it feels immediately after a hurricane passes through, and like the humidity and everything is just so fucking yuck.
That's what it's constant. That's what I feel like it's constantly like here. Like,
okay, I'm gonna be the odd man out, right? I have never lived through a hurricane in my life. I have never been in a hurricane, but I've been in multiple typhoons.
we get the ass end of them all. We get the ass end of every single one of them.
Let me ask you, what is the difference between a hurricane and a typhoon?
Atlantic versus Pacific, don't they rotate the opposite direction?
Exactly.
Yep.
What are we doing? Oh, I was plotted to a planet.
What? No Bobnack there?
Sorry, no, I got distracted because my ship suddenly dropped out of warp.
I'm gonna go refill my drink. I'll be right back.
Ooh, okay, sorry about that. Damn.
Launch.
That scared the fuck out of me. Like my heart just sank into my stomach. That was. Oh, I took some hull damage on that. Okay, let's slow down. I might need to make some repairs here. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I took damage to multiple systems. Okay, I'm taking her offline. We're gonna go ahead and set down and do some repair. We're gonna set up and do some repairs. Well, that happened. Let's go ahead and start with the thrusters, shall we?
Screw you, Mr. Orca. Python coming through full throttle.
You know what? This isn't that necessary. It doesn't look like. Is anything really badly messed up? No, we're good for the most part. Okay. You know what? I think I'll conserve that just to make sure I don't run out on the way back. Let's go ahead and repair the hull, though. Here we go.
X system en route.
This is a pretty cool song, man. Ah. Excellent. That got me up to 100%, actually. Cool. There we go. All right, I'm back on my way. Well. Well, I repaired my hull. I feel like my modules will be okay.
I guess now would be a bad time to go to the bathroom. It'd just be the Mark show.
The Mark show. No, you can go to the bathroom, man.
No, it was a joke, man. I don't have to go to the bathroom. I'm just saying it'd be a bad time to step away.
Oh nah. I've done enough of my own streams to know kind of how to interact and stuff like that. You just gotta keep talking, you know. You just kind of keep saying the first thing on your mind at all times. Of course, it's different when you got a lot of people with you because you know you kind of reflect off each other and stuff like that. But
Yeah, well, that'd be great if you had multiple personality disorder.
I guess it
What
would.
the-
I suppose it would. Ooh, golden axe.
Right, what the fuck? Where's...
Well, I'm not gonna. Okay.
There it is.
Ah, welcome back. Okay. Wait, was this terraformable or something? Why did I target this? Why did I target this? I don't need to target that. Get the hell out of here. I was like, Next system en route.
Selecting next system en route.
That's ridiculous. That's why I dropped out. Okay. I got all confused there for a minute. Okay. Back on track. How many jumps do I have anyway? I'm at 135 jumps. How about you, Psychon?
Jumping to
I will
next
not
system.
know until after I finish scanning this system.
I'll do that.
I want to think. Right now, I have me a very lucrative little trade loop route, making about 9 million credits per route, but it's only one hop.
How many credits are you at?
I'm not sure. Hold on a second. Let me dock. I got annoyed and have decided to step away from trying to engineer my shit for a little bit.
Yeah?
All right, we're docking. I currently have 163 million credits.
Wow.
My trade rank, I'm going to be elite in trade before I am anything else.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm about halfway there on Explorer.
Yeah.
The only reason I have any combat rank at all is because I've been blown up a few times.
Scanner mode.
I wonder if it's possible, even theoretically possible, to get to elite just by getting your ass blowed up repeatedly.
Nope. Your combat rank, I believe, in most cases, is dependent on the value of the shit that you blow up. If I understand that correctly. Because what
if that's the case, then I shouldn't have any combat rank at all, because I've never even equipped.
You've been with us a couple of times when we did some stuff.
Yeah, true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I've been in the wing and whatnot. Swear to God, man, every time I fly my Anaconda into the fucking port, alright, it's the damn scene from Galaxy Quest. Because every time I go to the mail slot, I take damage.
You coming in like cockpit very close to the ceiling?
Just auto dock.
Course adjust.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah. On the Anaconda, you kind of have to put the cockpit really close, or the bridge really close to the ceiling when you dock. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I scrape most times when I try to dock this thing too.
I don't do hardly anything. It was like 600 credits worth of damage, so I'm not worried about it. But it's just funny.
What's your favorite ship so far, Knack? Is it your Conda?
What the hell? Oh, there we go. I love the Anaconda for everything except its massive turn radius.
So you haven't kitted your Conda for combat at all?
No, never. I haven't kitted any ship for combat. I mean, if it came with lasers on it, I sold them to put mining shit on it.
Scanner mode.
Affirmative, Commander.
I find the Anaconda particularly interesting because of the different ways you can kit it and still be effective. Like, I've seen people who are really good with the Anaconda with like fixed weapons, and I just do not understand.
Well, I've never even tried to dip my toes in combat in this game, but if you ever played Freelancer,
yes,
there was a freighter class in that game called the Humpback. And that thing could mount like 9 turrets or some crap. And I actually enjoyed it in combat missions because you get some nasty shields and put on the thing, some tough shields. And you just take off in a direction, to heck with it. Just pick a line and travel in that direction. And if you're defending, you just rotate the camera view around the outside of the ship and lay waste to anything that comes near you.
Yeah, you can pretty much do the same thing in the Anaconda, except with turreted weapons, they'll auto track. So all you got to do is just maneuver and then watch stuff blow up. It's amazing. The Anaconda is also very nice in combat when set up with turrets because it actually does have a very, very good. It has good turret coverage. So like, it doesn't. So the difference between it with the cutter that I've noticed is there's a blind spot on the cutter that's like, I believe, right in behind and below, but the Anaconda has no such blind spot. Like, it has turrets on the bottom, it has turrets on the sides, and it has turrets on the top that can swoop around back. So I don't think there's a blind spot on the Anaconda as far as being able to like stick in one spot behind it and not get hit by turrets. Scanner mode.
Affirmative, Commander.
What is the song we're listening to right now?
Oh, Samurai Pizza Cats! Holy shit!
What?
Damn right.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Yeah, that's the show this is from, the original Japanese version. That, God, I hadn't watched that. I hadn't even thought of that show since I was a kid.
Added to my favorites list. This one's a good one. I like it.
For jump.
Yeah, that's Samurai Pizza Cats. What do they call it though?
Gato, Nenden. Fucking. Where's Bob?
Within limits.
Tiandi.
All other systems.
Like I said, I don't remember what the show was called, or don't know what the show was.
Tiandi.
Yeah, I don't know what the show is called in Japanese, but I remember when it broadcast here, it was called Samurai Pizza Cats. It was funny and it was stupid. They're like a superhero pizza delivery service, but the way they get to where they're going, they get fired out of a damn cannon. And Francine, the cat on the lower right, was the one that aimed the cannon, and they always got fired through a building.
Whoa.
Like they'd load up, but get lost, and literally they just crash through a building.
So they were Sentai in that, you know, they were regular people and stuff, but they had sort of like powered suits that had they had weapons. They also had a giant mech at the end. It was hilarious. It was a spoof on the Ninja Turtles.
Yes, it was absolutely fucking hilarious.
That's cool.
Like I said, it was silly, it was stupid, but it was intentional.
The one in white, that was Speedy Cerviche.
Yeah. Oh god. Like Speedy Cerviche, and Francine, and then there was Big Al Dente.
There was Guido Antone, and Little Polyester.
Yep.
There was also the Beast.
Oh yeah. I forgot about her. And the fucking crow guys, Bad Bird and fucking
the Ninja Crows.
Yeah.
I forget what his
the leader, the head guy. Well, didn't they call him something stupid like? It wasn't Big Cheese, was it?
Big Cheese was the rat who was the villain, who would constantly explode if things failed.
If he got pissed off, his head would blow up.
Huh. This all sounds really interesting.
Oh, it was really stupid. Like I said, it was totally a spoof of Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I used to watch it summers, and then it was like early mornings, and then like basically, so it used to be like you would watch what was it? Sailor Moon would come on early mornings before we would catch the bus to go to school, and then you'd catch this like say around 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning.
Huh. How old are you, and when was this?
So this was junior high for me. Although this probably would have been a little bit before junior high. Well, no, this. I was gonna say,
how old are you though?
I'm turning 38, so.
Okay, so you're younger than me. All right, I was gonna say that makes a little more sense because I was sitting there thinking I didn't think you were that old. Anyways, it used to come on. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I don't remember what shows it butted up against, but I want to say the stupid ass Sonic the Hedgehog syndicated show was one of them.
Oh yeah, that's right. Not Sat-Am, but
no, not the good one.
Yeah, not the good one. He's talking about, I think Sonic and Friends is the name of that one.
Can I butt in here for a second?
Yeah.
So, I made the girls sit down.
That's not the right one.
Wait!
That's not the right one. Why did you do that?
Hang on. He's got something he has to say.
I say lemons!
I'm angry. Yeah. Why is this not working? Lemons. Why did that not work? Hello, why did that not work?
The combustible lemons.
Yes, lemons. That's the one I wanted to do. So, why are you saying no? Why are you saying no?
I want to hear what Bob had to say.
Oh, so Commander Punks in particular is going to want to hear about this.
Okay.
I made both of the girls, your sister-in-law and your niece, sit down and watch Sonic the Hedgehog movie with me.
Okay.
You know, the movie you've been after me to watch ever since it came out.
Okay.
Yeah. And? They
I'm
hate
looking
it.
for the other shoe to
Shockingly?
drop.
Shockingly, they didn't hate it.
Cool. Didn't hate it. That's almost as good as actually liking it.
Enjoyed the
It
shit out
doesn't
of it.
work. It doesn't work. My buttons no longer work.
Donut Lord.
Yeah, these things are just doing random bullshit now. I don't know what's going on. So, no more using the Stream Deck for now until I can figure out what the fuck is going on with it. So, perfect.
Anybody else think we need to have a dance party right now?
Yeah, let me see if I can cue that up.
Why are the lights off? Hey,
Yeah,
Google,
it worked.
turn the lights on.
Ninja Dance Party. I don't think Mac's
Why
doing
is-
it, but he's
why
kind of
is
doing
my
it.
Oh,
I was gonna say, why is my stream buffering like mad?
yeah.
There
No,
it
that's
goes.
Thargoids. That's still Thargoids.
Well, I mean, after what's happened in the news recently, it's not surprising.
Wait. What are you talking about?
So, they had some news about the Aegis ship that was
Aegis.
carrying the Guardian materials. You know, the one that's been basically been pulled out every single time, and commanders have had to go and fight Thargoids off while they try to escape. And now it's been completely disappeared. And it's been assumed all hands lost, presumed dead, because, you know, it's Thargoid, so they must have hyperdicted them.
I don't know. I mean, same thing happened with Jacques Station.
It will not work.
Lemons!
It will not work. This is the worst kind of thing that's happening. I cannot get this to work.
The Stream Deck?
It's specifically lemons. Specifically, the lemons one is not working.
I've heard so many tales from other like streamers about Stream Decks in general, where it's like, you know, it works up to a certain point, and then there's an update that happens, and suddenly it's like it stops working or stops doing things, so you have to roll back to the original.
I
one
haven't
that was
updated
working
it.
before.
Maybe that's the problem. Am I going to be able to... Hold on. Am I going to be able to honk? Okay, honk works. It's just lemons that doesn't. For some reason, lemons is hitting the Thargoids one.
Hey, Knack.
Huh?
Dig the shirt.
Oh. I was gonna wear my other Ranma shirt, but it wound up the back of the closet on the floor, so it needs to be washed.
So, did you get my AMs from earlier?
Oh, yes, but I did not read them, Commander Stabbity Stab Stab.
Okay, how about now? Nope.
I have no idea, Bob, because this shirt is literally, at this point, 22 years old.
Yeah, it's just, you know, Ranma kind of fell out of style, and she had some, you know, she's not here now, so I can talk about it, but she had some 90s, right, that, you know, one of them had Peach on it, and and she done wore them out, right, because she wore them all the time. And I've been trying to get replacements for her, but I can't find any place that sells Ranma 1/2 merch now.
I mean, you probably have to go to Japan and the.
I don't know, man. I mean, you know, what the hell's the name of that site? Japan store, Japan site.
Oh my
You know what I'm
god!
talking about, right?
My game's not
Sure.
showing up. What the fuck is going on? Excuse me?
Yeah. So,
Hello?
you broke it good.
I broke it
You need to
real
go-
good. I
You
don't.
need
I don't.
to go to. Do we need to go to break so you can fix the shit?
I don't know. The scene's there. When I click on properties, it shows my game. In fact, it shows it on the screen too when I click on properties. What is going on? Yeah, look. But as soon as I click OK,
it's back.
Yeah, right.
It's back.
That's because
Don't
my
fuck with
property.
anything.
My properties window is open. I can't do anything with the properties window open. I need the properties window not open.
Well,
this is not good.
We don't have any viewers, so if you need to restart, now would be the time to do it.
No, then I have to like take the whole thing and cut the video together myself, and that takes like hours. Okay. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and we have a video again. I'm not sure, but all the cameras are gone. Oh, nope, there we go. Okay. Not sure what happened there. Strange. Okay. It's fixed, except Lemons. Lemons is not fixed. Lemons is the only thing that's not working.
Lemons.
I don't know why, but every time I press it, it does the Thargoids thing instead. Starting to wonder if maybe I should do a different source for that or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Bob,
Next.
you could not find any Ranma merch even on Viz.
I don't know if I looked there. Send me a link.
Just Viz.com, or is it Viz Media? I'm gonna say if anyone would have it, it would be them. They're the U.S. right holder.
Complete.
I know they are.
That was where I got all of my Ranma shirts 23 years ago.
Limits. All other systems are now at normal
Yeah,
levels.
there's
There's what?
Tell you this, you just made me think of something. Years ago, I was 18 years old, and I got off work one night, and when I left
years ago.
the shop, I got off work, I left the shop, was headed home, and I was going down the service road, fixing to hop on the interstate.
21 years ago.
Right before I hopped on the interstate, there was a Bennigan's right there at the on-ramp. And I'm cruising down the road, and this drunk person pulls out of the Bennigan's right in front of me. I just T-boned the shit out of them. All right? And I was driving my 84 F350 diesel. And she pulls right out in front of me. I think she was driving an Oldsmobile or something. Anyway, she pulls out, and I just fuck her shit up. All right? Didn't do any damage to my truck. It had the big-ass brush guard on the front. So, a week or so goes by, and I get a call from her insurance company, and they wanted to inspect my vehicle. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I drove it over there. Dude walks around it, takes a shitload of pictures, and like, well, this is fucked up, this fucked up. And I'm like, dude, this was like this when I bought the truck. And he's like, shut up. He's like, she was drunk, we're just gonna stick it to her ass. I'm like, okay. I ended up getting a check for like $2,800 for all the damage done to my truck. I spent probably 2/3 of that on the Viz website buying this shit.
I can't find any merch on the Viz website right now, dude.
By the way, everybody, welcome Commander Puggle. Hello, Commander Puggle.
Puggle!
Welcome.
Course adjustment.
He missed the dance party.
You did miss the dance
I don't think it's
party.
working yet, though.
We'll get another dance party. The dance party is working. What do you think is not working about it?
You went down to like 3 frames a second when it was running.
Aw.
Yeah, and then buffered the shit out of it.
Just
I
a
don't
minute.
Oh, poo.
Kirby's Dreamland.
Well, maybe the stream box will help with that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw the 32 threads he threw at the damn thing.
Yeah, but you didn't see the 128 gigs of RAM that it had. It had more RAM than it did hard drive space.
Yeah, that's more
Yeah.
RAM than my gaming rig.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was still Windows, right? So we did a VDI optimization pass on it last night.
Yeah?
Like I said, I
Leaving
will
system.
get around to activating the damn thing, Windows on it, once we get it the way we want it. And like I said, I've got a Windows 7 key that will work.
No, I had to tell you, man, Windows 7 keys don't work to activate Windows 10 anymore.
Yes, it does. As of November, you can do it from installation. Damn it, what the fuck is wrong with you? Go to, there we go.
Yeah, so the 3 Windows installations I've done since then say otherwise.
I'm using old Windows 7 key on this rig. Windows 7 Pro.
Huh.
So maybe it's OEM
Scanner
keys
mode.
that don't work.
That's affirmative.
What?
Commander.
Maybe it's OEM keys that don't work.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to, what was it,
We have a bug.
uh-oh.
Look at my screen. Look at my screen.
Hold on. Oh, hold on a second, I'm trying to dodge a star. Do what?
Look, the ship UI is in the corners, and it like doesn't track the screen like it's supposed to. That's not supposed to look like that.
I don't
see it.
Yeah.
Do you have your
Is
screen
that what it's
cropped or
supposed to
something?
look like? Scanner mode.
Affirmative, Commander.
Oh, I guess it doesn't track the screen well. I never noticed that. I thought it was always like stationary. Do I have my screen cropped? No. I do not have my screen cropped, no.
I guess, excuse me. Anyways, getting an activated copy of Windows on the stream box is of minor concern. I mean, shit, I can buy a copy or a key on fucking eBay for like $4.
I'd love to see these listings you keep talking about.
What do you mean?
A Windows 10 key for $4?
Yep. I couldn't tell you how many I bought.
And they work?
Yeah. Let me see here.
If they work, I guess.
Shit.
Wonder why people would sell them for $4.
China.
Yep.
What do they get them free there?
Kind of.
Leaving system.
I mean, we are talking the People's Republic, right?
What does that mean? They just here's Windows, guys.
It means you can arrest a 102-year-old woman for Never mind. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't get that political. But what does that mean for software? I don't understand the implication there. They just like, here's Windows. Congratulations for being a citizen for free.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they also get like free a lot of different things.
But it's such a heavily modified version of Windows. Also.
Yeah. Like, it's like you can have this. It's just
It's just the state's gonna spy on you the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
And it's firmly embedded within the thing, so you can't remove it.
You can, but the average user is not gonna know how to do that.
Yeah.
Well, you could, and then the state will come after you and be like, "Hey, why did you remove this?"
Yeah, they would actually.
Here's your one.
That is an interesting looking planet.
Working for a corporation is almost as draconian. I'm surprised I haven't had somebody, pop up at my, on my IM or at my desk from last week. So there's a plugin, a like open source piece of software that you can download that will cause a PNA agent, a PuTTY agent only piece of software like SourceTree to actually it will proxy those requests over into the Windows native SSH client, which is useful for me because that's what I use. SourceTree gives me a nice graphical way of breaking up my commits, but then I have to actually, push my commits from the command line because that uses the, built-in SSH agent and SSH authentication client, so I can actually SSH my way up to the Bitbucket server using my SSH keys, right?
Okay.
So because SourceTree it won't use the native SSH client in Windows 10. It only uses the PuTTY PNA agent to do the SSH authentication, which is annoying because every time it starts up, you have to re-import your keys. It doesn't just import all your keys for you or remember what keys you imported or anything like that. So there's an open source piece of software that you can download that will proxy those requests for you. It triggers like every antivirus, like false positives for sure, but it triggers them all. I didn't know this, right? So I downloaded it, I ran it, and it went, oh man, the corporate antivirus just lost its fucking mind. So I'm waiting for somebody from the ESO to show up at my desk or to ping me on IM. What you doing?
Just be like, I'm just downloading porn.
Hasn't happened yet, so I don't know how close attention. I'm gonna wait and see how close attention they're paying.
You just gotta be like, if they come in, just be like, well, I was just going through my emails, clicking on all the links, like I always do. Just all of them.
Yep, checking out all these sites they email me.
One by one, you go through your email, you click on the link, and then you hit delete.
This one email told me I won like $1 million, man. How could I resist, right?
I mean, I even got an email from a prince who was going to help me out.
Fucking
right.
Free PS4 too, as well.
Free PS5, man. Get with the fucking times.
Free PS2.
Sorry. Back in the day, right, when the PS2 came out, I worked for a Radio Shack. The only like general electronics store in the Fifth Avenue Mall in Anchorage, Alaska. We're talking 1996, 97, right? PlayStation 2 was coming out. Had it been 98, 99, right? And I would always get these punks to come in. Y'all got any PS2s?
Oh God! Here comes the IBM story.
Vectors.
Sorry, I forgot you heard the story before.
Yes.
We haven't.
Nope, story time.
So,
Hyperspace. Checking
the
systems
store
now.
manager and I, we kept an IBM PS2 under the counter for exactly this situation. Y'all got any PS2s? Sure. Here you go.
What the fuck is this? Yeah.
Jeez. So you pulled out an IBM?
Yes.
Yeah, an IBM PS2. Correction, PS/2.
Oh, okay.
What was it? The Personal System 2 was what it was called.
Scanner mode. I didn't know they had a PS2.
why do you think the PS2, keyboard and mouse ports are called that?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think it was because there was a computer called that.
Yeah, there totally was. They were the ones that introduced it.
Scanner mode.
You've been nacked.
Oh yeah,
Bob nacked.
That is true. You've been bobbed, but it's been actually you've been nacked. See, we need an animation for this. At least those worked. But when I click this other one, it goes Thargoids. Oh wait, no, that's the good Thargoid. That is not. I'm pressing lemons, you bitch. Like, stop it. Cut that shit out.
We need a nerd fight. We need a nerd fight.
Nerd fight. He turned into confetti.
Okay. Commander VG Pump versus Commander Nakona. Because there's no way I'm taking on either one of you.
We're doing slapsies.
It's funny. I don't know if I ever told you this. One of the guys I work with, his name is Jason. He's a big old boy too. We all grew up together, and it's been a couple of years since we got into it. It seems to happen about every 5 years or so for whatever reason. Well, like I said, ever since we were kids, whenever we tie into it for whatever reason, everyone else would just fucking scatter. They didn't want to get caught in a crossfire. I have a feeling it'd be like that between me and Mark.
I have not been in a physical altercation since I think middle school. I think.
Well, I have an assignment for you then.
What?
You're gonna pick a fight with some random person and you're gonna lose.
Next fucking police officer I see, I'm gonna be like, fuck you, pig!
Yeah, what did you say about my mohawk?
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're wearing your mohawk at the time.
Yeah, exactly. They won't beat the shit out of me unless I have the mohawk.
No, they never mind.
Yeah, well, it'll take a lot more effort if I don't have the mohawk. If I have the mohawk, they'll immediately beat the shit out of me.
No.
Almost immediately, anyway. First, they'll search my car.
Just a map.
Frame
Is there
shift now
anything
engaged.
interesting here?
No anomalies detected.
About 10 years back, I was coming back from Dallas.
Key systems
Late
are
one
at
night, I'd been
optimal
out there
levels.
working
Ready
on my
for
wife's
exit
grandma's air conditioner on her car. And I'd finished up on it. And I was driving along about the halfway point.
Sister's college room. Oh.
You know, I was driving along about halfway back, and it's like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. Just bebopping down the road. In the middle of fucking nowhere, Texas State Police officer pulls me over. And I ended up getting pretty fed up with that officer really fast. Because he wanted to see all my shit. He's like, I pulled you over because you're speeding. I was like, really? The speed limit out there is 65 mile an hour, and I had to
Tell me
cruise
you called him
control.
McFly.
Yeah. And anyway, he's giving me a ton of crap. Show him my license, and then he finds out I have a CDL, and he starts asking me all these stupid fucking questions like, so who do you drive for? And I'm like, I don't drive. I'm not a truck driver. He's like, well, why do you have a CDL? Because I'm a truck mechanic. I have to be able to drive the damn things after I've done whatever repairs, verify they're complete. And he starts the same usual bullshit where he starts his questions over and over and over, see if you're going to trip up. And I was like, dude, I've answered this fucking question 3 times already. I am a goddamn truck mechanic. I do not drive for any company. On and on. He's like, well, I want to search your vehicle. I said, nope, you ain't searching shit. You can get a fucking warrant. That's like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. I'm like, yeah, you're going to wake a judge up for this. Well, he does 4 hours later, and doesn't find shit. Raised a few eyebrows, though, because I had 2 tanks of Freon in the trunk. Thought they had him a meth maker. So that pissed me off.
System map.
Got pulled over in Lytle, Texas a while back. This is back when I had my mohawk, and so this fucking I was going 35 and a 30 on the main street. On the main street.
Well, it's light.
Outlaw. You outlaw you.
Yeah. So this cop pulls me over. He's like, step out of the car. Never says anything, just starts searching my car. Like, what did I do? And he was like, you were going 35 and a 30. I'm like, okay. And it's fucking cold. Shit. Lost my train of thought there. Yeah. Actually, can you not chew into the microphone, if you don't mind?
I'm sorry. I didn't know you could pick that up.
That's killing me, man.
I know. You got a thing. I'm sorry. I didn't realize my mic was picking that up.
It's cool. So, dude, so searches my car, doesn't fucking find anything. Proceeds to hand me a ticket because, so I had a convertible. I had the top down, heater was on. It's kind of nice, actually, in the cool Texas, but I could not for the life of me in that car find my motherfucking insurance paper.
I'm sorry, did you say cool and Texas in the same sentence?
Yeah, it was cool.
In the same
It
fucking
does happen
breath?
Occasionally.
It was, yeah, at night, sometimes it gets cool. Especially in, this is probably like a January or something like that, when it was like, it was cool. It was like 70 degrees, which is like, for other people, it's like, fuck, that's cold. Apparently. But either way, I digress.
What other people?
Other people in Texas.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I can accept that.
I'm not the only person. I know this is weird. I'm not the only Texan. No, that's really hard to believe. I'm actually not the only person that lives here. It's a big, flat state, just like the rest of the earth.
I love you, man.
But in closing, this dude lets me go with a ticket, which I then had to drive back to the good old Kyle post office, police station, and courthouse, and all in one building. And
Sorry.
And I was like, here's my insurance paper. I actually did have insurance. It was down the side of my seat. I couldn't find it. I thought, I was like, well, shit, man, I have a convertible. It might have blown the fuck out. I don't know.
They did that shit to me in fucking, what was it, Cass County, Texas, years ago.
Yeah.
I went up there, I was like, I couldn't find the damn thing, but I don't know if I lost it or what. Anyways, I got one from insurance company. Went to fucking court. I had to go to court that day and show them the thing. They still charged me court costs. I had to pay like $40 to get out of there.
The point of my story, though, when he was closing up with me, he was making his little closing statement. He said, I wouldn't even pulled you over if you didn't have that stupid mohawk. And I was just like, what the fuck even? Was it worth your time?
Mm-hmm.
I hope I made it worth your while. What with all the drugs I had on me, obviously.
Yep.
Mohawks are badass.
Yeah.
And I very much...
I
did enjoy having one. Why not? You can still have one.
No, he's got that MPB thing going on.
I'm just saying, man. If Matthew Lillard, you know what I'm saying, in SLC Funk.
No.
Did y'all see that movie? You don't know what movie I'm talking about?
He was a lot younger than Knack in that movie, though.
No, he didn't have a mohawk. It was totally a fake mohawk. His mohawk was like huge. Screenshot incoming.
Over exaggerated mohawk.
I don't. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say though. In contrast, however, excuse me.
Yeah, it was a wig.
Yeah, it was a wig.
Around here in my home stomping grounds.
Right here.
The police around here, I could practically get away with murder in this place.
I'll put this in general. In the
interesting thing too. So I remember one time it was me, my mom, my aunt and my niece we all went to this casino that's not far from here. And then as we're driving on the way back, it's like 11:30 night or something. You know, we get the flashing lights. And it's because we were driving 32 in a 30.
What the fuck
And
is
also-
that even?
And keep in mind, my mom also is like, you know, in her 60s.
Course adjustment.
I
So
would have
she's
been like,
You
we
really
were
gonna
going
do this?
30. We were totally
Yeah.
going 30. And he would have been like 32, and I would have been like 30. That's 30. That's 30. You're wrong. I was watching.
But yeah,
Prove
like,
me wrong.
And then,
Now, has anyone ever been ticketed by their aunt before?
By there.
I've
No.
almost been ticketed by my uncle.
I got my mouth washed out with soap by my aunt.
Yeah, I got ticketed by my aunt years ago in my Mustang.
Wow.
I was bebopping. I was bebopping down the road one day on the way into Texarkana, doing about 90 mile an hour down the interstate.
Do you often bebop down the road? And what?
Yeah,
Is that like where you're like listening
you
to
not?
Cowboy Bebop super loud?
Do you not bebop down the road, dude? Like,
I like to think that I like to think that I just kind of vibe down the road, man.
you know skidoo bebop?
No,
Yeah, well-
I just kind of like vibe down the road, dude.
well, it's
I
better
have
than bopping down the road.
I have a saying that I picked up from my buddy Josh, and I've just always like, it's just such a brilliant thing to say. Like, I don't have to get anywhere fast enough. I've got to die getting there. I ain't got to get anywhere fast enough. I got to die getting there.
Well,
Scanner
listen,
mode.
I'm cruising down the road,
problem.
doing about 90 mile an hour down the interstate, and I come underneath the overpass, and my aunt, who was a state trooper at the time, is sitting on the other side, hiding out. I go by her and I'm like, shit. She pulls me over. She comes up because she runs the plate and she already knows who the hell it is. She comes up the car, is like, the fuck are you doing? I was like, I plead the fifth. She's sitting there and is like, you know your dad is gonna find out about this. I'm like, no, just give me the damn ticket. Just give me a fucking ticket. I'll go on about my business. We'll keep it between us and I'll pay the ticket. She's like, nope, you're getting a warning. It's like, fuck. I really wanted that ticket as opposed to what happened next.
What happened next?
She called my dad later that evening, and yeah, that was not pleasant. I was grounded from said Mustang for about 6 months.
It should have been like, no, wait, hang on, I'm carrying drugs.
Because that would definitely make it all better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would have forced the ticket, right?
No, like I said, it was my aunt. Things didn't quite go according to the way I wanted them to.
But yeah, my uncle is also like, it's more of the Bexar County Sheriff's, but yeah, he does a lot of work in the area around here. So
Yeah, I don't think I have any relatives that work for the police department or otherwise, or any kind of security capacity. I suppose.
although there was one time when I was younger, where I got expelled from the school my mom was the vice principal at.
Oh, fun.
From what I understood, a lot of like my family was like lawyers, shit like that, educators, business people. So yeah, nobody that had cool jobs. Just all boring shit.
My family's kind of all over the place. There were only 2 professional mechanics in the whole clan, me and my uncle. He passed away about 10 years ago.
I heard my biological father was a mechanic.
I
But
just
I
got
don't
a text
know.
message. Who texted me?
Oh, it's gonna be like, it was me. Told you.
Bob's gone again.
Yeah.
I'd like to take a short break once he returns.
But anyway, like I said, we kind of all over the place. We don't have any doctors or lawyers in my family. We're all a little more blue collar than that. But like I said, I had one aunt that was a state trooper, and I had another aunt that was a bounty hunter.
Oh, wow.
So
Always wondered how that worked. Modern bounty hunting.
I have no idea. This was 25 years ago. But, and I'm not really sure what the deal is, but damn it, get out of that. Most of the time when they had something going on, my aunt always seemed to have a game warden with her.
Huh. That's interesting.
Has something to do with game warden has authority in different situations that your standard police officer does. I really don't know the details on it.
So what you're saying is that Nakona has a long and interesting history with law enforcement.
Well, my family does.
Well, as long as he doesn't go the way of Corwin.
Corwin. What happened? What did Commander Corwin do?
Oh, I thought he was going to be
It's
like,
not
who the hell?
what, it's who.
He says, who the fuck is Corwin?
That's not what Commander Corwin did, it's who.
Next system en route.
Sorry. Use the force.
Hey.
All right,
Well.
I am going to take a short break. I will be right back, and I'm going to hand you over to Commander Taylor.
Because, I'm not... Hello? You guys might have a cat all up in your face just about a minute.
Getting a bit of slideshow.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
All right, how much money am I up to
Not
now?
enough.
Not bad. Yeah, it'll never be enough.
Freelancer vibes intensify.
Uh-huh. Yep, I'm definitely gonna hit elite and trade first.
I don't know, man. You take another trip out to wherever, right? You get Explorer Elite pretty quick. Which head nebula? That'd be a good destination for you.
Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems.
As long as I don't end up in another situation like I was last time I tried to go somewhere way off. I just did not have the jump range to make the trip. I said I kind of took a break from farming for or grinding for engineer materials.
I don't blame you.
I got 2 modules engineered up the way I wanted them so far, but yeah, fuck that. That gets monotonous.
So the Guardian FSD booster is one that doesn't really require any engineer materials, but you do have to get Guardian schematic fragments for. And you actually might enjoy the process of doing that.
Alright.
So that involves going to a known Guardian site. And
I read a little bit on this and saw a clip of a YouTube video of some dude doing it. You have to go fight the defenders or whatever.
I mean, you can.
Defense bots.
Yeah, you shoot them down just so that they're not in your way, right?
Alright.
Yeah, you take them out so that they're not in your way, and you go and you scan all of the things, right? And you charge them up with your SRV blasters, and then you go and activate the doohickey in the middle, and you get your schematic piece. And it only takes like 3 or 4 to be able to get your piece of equipment, right? A flat 10% increase to your jump range, worth it.
Okay. Come on. Like I said, my primary concern is engineering my FSD all the way out. And then we'll start on the other stuff to make it as light as possible.
Oh, is that a water world I see? It is a water world I see.
I think I got my forehead sunburnt today.
Well, if there wasn't so much of it. Sorry. I don't mean to throw my good genes in your face. I love you, Knack. Psychon, you still alive?
Yeah.
My dad is 61? 2? Whatever, he's still got a full head of hair. He could grow a damn afro today if he wanted to.
Which dad?
My biological dad.
Well, clearly you got your genes from your mom.
Yeah, no shit. All right, my dad is 5'3".
I love you, Knack.
All right, my mom is 6 foot flat, so yeah. My grandpa on my mom's side was like 6'8", 6'9". I never met him.
Terraform ball. I'll take it. Go scan it.
Ooh, there we go.
Throw some probes at it. Probe.
Yep. There we go. I just broke 200 million creds.
Hey,
Nice.
congratulations.
Congratulations. Oh, this song sounds cool.
Commander BG Punks come back just in time to hear me making fun of Knack for being bald.
Oh, yeah? How come?
Yeah, I may have a receding hairline gene, but I've got others that make up for it.
I'm telling you.
Receding? You mean running the fuck away as fast as it can?
I mean,
It'll bug the fuck out.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look at that. Look at that picture in general, man. Just get yourself a wig like that, man. Glue it on. You're all good.
VG Punks, you met my dad. You know receding hairline does not run on that side of the family.
Nope, but lots of gel does. The slick back hair.
Ironically, he doesn't use gel.
That is such a dad look, though.
See, you mentioned that gel running, and the only thing that I could get in my head was that scene from Coming to America.
You know, I haven't seen that.
Coming to America or Coming to America? Because I haven't watched that one yet.
Coming on America. It's a pornography.
No.
No.
You do not make fun of the one of the good Eddie Murphy movies.
No, I wasn't making fun of the Eddie Murphy movie. I was making fun of America. What? I'm sure there's porn of it.
That's
Bet
our
you there's-
show, folks.
That's our. And now for our next segment, bet you there's porn of it.
No, we are not doing Rule 34 on this show.
Yeah, there's a whole website dedicated to that.
I know, my daughter has visited it. Don't ask me how I know, Knack.
Knack, don't ask him how he knows.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I have a pretty good idea how he knows.
Jumping to next system.
Am I okay with that? Yeah, actually, I am.
Let's see. Fast medicine.
It was Brazil nuts, by the way. That was the thing that I had the random strange craving for. So I grabbed about a fistful of them from the store. And now I'm eating them and I'm like, these are so bland. Why did I want this?
I mean, it tastes like soap to me. I don't know why anyone would eat them.
They're just so bland. They don't taste like soap to me.
And I'm not one of those people where cilantro tastes like soap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there are people out there who have a legitimate reason for hating cilantro.
Yeah,
I'm not one of them.
those.
I can't eat anything that has a real strong cilantro presence, but that's because it's just too in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It really depends with me. Sometimes I'll garnish stuff with cilantro, but it really varies.
Jumping
I can't
to
just do it to anything.
Yeah.
One thing I
Enchiladas
absolutely
mostly.
hate is fennel seed.
Oh,
stand fennel
yeah, I remember that. So Knack is one of those people who hates anything that even remotely resembles black licorice.
I don't like black licorice, but I'm also one of those people who will eat anything. So
I love it. I can't get enough of it.
you're gross.
Like you know what's the liqueur that tastes like that?
It's a vodka.
No,
there's another one, too.
No, what is it?
I can't think of the name. I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's been 20 years since I drank this shit.
Jägermeister.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Ugh.
I love
Jägermeister
it.
does taste like that.
I love it because
Scanner
it
mode.
tastes like black licorice.
Okay.
It is what we liqueur makers call an anisette.
So you're a Jaeger bomb guy then? You like Jaeger bombs?
No, I like
Oh,
Jägermeister by itself.
You just drink the
Ugh,
Jägermeister.
ugh.
Just by itself, man. Maybe on the rocks, maybe not. I don't know. I like black licorice. You give me some black licorice any day, man, and I'm all about it. Black jelly beans, hook me the fuck up.
Ugh. Well, I was getting hungry.
Knack's like, we can't be friends anymore, man. And all I have to say is Atari Basic, and it's all better now.
I don't like black licorice, but I mean I'll eat it. Whatever. What was it
I'm
Kurt
not
used to say?
I'm not a
I don't
big
look at my
licorice
food.
fan
I just
anyway.
eat.
Yeah, but it's one of those things. Black licorice is one of those things. So I could smell it or taste it, and I'm just like, nope, I'm done. It's,
Some people are like that, right? So we're
Like my
talking about
wife and
cilantro,
tequila.
right? We're talking about cilantro just now, right? So pho. You guys like pho?
Sure.
like what?
Yeah, I like pho.
Pho. Yeah, okay, maybe down south y'all call it pho.
I heard you're supposed to.
PHO?
I heard you're supposed to
V-
call it like it's like pho, but like you put your bottom jaw forward. I don't know.
Vietnamese soup, you know, pho, PHO, pho. Right.
Yeah, we have a place.
I know what you're talking about
So-
now.
We
So
have a
for some
tent-
reason, the women in my life go absolute fucking batshit bonkers over the broth that they use at the pho restaurants that we go to. And here at Anchorage, they're all owned by the same people, right?
Okay.
And so all the pho broth tastes the same. But the one and only time that I tried it, the only thing that I could taste in that broth was cilantro. Now, it doesn't taste like soap to me, but it still tastes very strongly of cilantro. That was the only thing I could taste.
Interesting.
They're like, oh my god, that's the best thing ever. It tastes so awesome. And I'm like, it just tastes like cilantro.
So they like cilantro broth.
They taste other things than cilantro.
Okay,
All
Commander.
I can taste in that is cilantro. So I'm sensitive to it, but I'm not one of those people that can taste soap when given cilantro. Like I make cilantro lime rice whenever we have burritos, right? And
Ooh, cilantro
but I
rice.
balance the cilantro with the lime.
That's why you should.
So right, I don't hate cilantro, but if it's the only thing I can taste, then I'm kind of like, eh. So I think there's a degree of sensitivity there that we just don't share. But that's okay, because anytime we go to that restaurant, which we do frequently, like weekly, I just get their pad thai.
You really go weekly?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's walking distance from work. I go every Thursday.
That's the restaurant where you get the pad thai. You see, we have a Thai place right up the street that actually does good pho, and and I also tend toward ordering the pad thai from there. Although last time I had a really delicious seafood plate. I don't remember what it was. I think it was lemongrass seafood. Like it was a soup and it was delicious.
So yeah, we go there and it is a pho restaurant that does pretty decent pad thai. It's a little sweet, but yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it's a little sweet. You can order it with the super spicy though, which is really good. My stomach is good with that.
Yeah, I haven't gone that far with it because they always have chili oil and like sambal and sriracha right there on the table. So I just make it as spicy as I want, which is always super spicy. So
super spicy.
Confirm.
Yeah, no,
and their chili oil, which they make themselves, is actually really good. But
yeah, oh, go ahead.
The reason that, I was talking about that is it's they have the pad thai there, which is decent, right? Pad thai, tofu, no bean sprout. Because bean sprouts for some reason just taste like iron to me.
Oh, you don't like bean sprouts?
I like them just fine if they're cooked right. If you blanch them and then stir fry them, then they don't taste like iron to me. But if you don't blanch them, then they just taste like chewing on a penny. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I guess I can see that.
I don't know where I was going with that. Cilantro, right? Cilantro is strong juju.
We're actually growing because for some reason my HEB does not sell mung beans, so I can't find a good source for mung beans that's close by.
Mung beans or mung bean sprouts?
Mung beans, so that we can sprout them ourselves.
Oh God, Doom! Here we go. Turn that shit up.
Scanner mode.
Acknowledge.
What? What do you mean, nah?
Doom.
I know Doom. But this was before Doom. He said nah. Why did he say nah?
Who, me?
No.
Yeah, you.
No, you.
Me?
Yes.
No, I said
mung beans.
It
Mung
wasn't
beans.
nah. If you want to sprout your own mung beans, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Well, because, they sell mung bean sprouts, but they come in a pack that fucking big. It's like packed with we literally will eat 1 or 2 servings of mung beans, and then the rest just go bad in 2 days. And it's like, what the fuck's even the point?
I can relate.
So I got lentils, which have a similar taste, not exactly, but similar taste profile or flavor profile, and we're actually sprouting some right now in the back. Scanner mode, or right behind me, I should say. They're in a jar. They're I like them. We put them in ramen. It's great. Put them in stir fry. Oh my god.
I was saying, we made the kung pao chicken last week, right? And so I had all those dried Japanese chilies I dumped all the seeds out of. And so we have a handful of those downstairs that we're trying to sprout, see if we can grow some of those.
Awesome.
Yeah. I don't know if they will, because they're usually kiln dried, which heats them up to the point where the seeds usually won't germinate.
You know what? We're actually about an hour out. So I'll be.
But hey, you know what? I got cayenne pepper chili sprouts downstairs that they're outside right now, but
Yeah. Cayenne pepper chili sprouts.
Yeah, cayenne pepper sprouts, like seedlings, like seedlings in a pot, like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
man.
I don't know. I mean, we'll keep them indoors in the little indoor greenhouse, and we'll see if we can get some peppers this year.
Yeah, once we finish up with this bag of lentil sprouts, we'll probably start doing mung bean sprouts. I've just got to find a good source for them.
Amazon.
Yeah, I was gonna say Amazon was one, but I recently heard there's like a
System Net.
There's another website that does like organic, like fully organic, like stuff that's intended to be grown. And I might check with them first because like Jeff Bezos doesn't need that money frankly, he does not need that.
No,
that
but he
additional
really,
money.
really wants it.
I know he really
Didn't
wants
he
it.
retire anyway?
Did he retire? Scanner mode.
I was gonna say, I'm
say
at the
he
point where I
did.
don't know if he even gives a shit anymore. Read something a while back, like a year ago or something. He was building a house or whatever, and there was a no parking area. He racked up like fucking $40,000 in parking tickets for parking in the area of the construction project. He was like, fuck it.
Yeah, no. So that was a weird Imager post that I read recently that I found particularly interesting. Is like people talking about like having these really, really rich friends that like essentially treat those kind of things like oh, it's not against the law. It just costs like $400 to park here. It's just $400, whatever.
What was that? What was that quote from Final Fantasy Tactics? Say it with me. A crime for which the only penalty is a fine is not a crime. It is only a crime for the lower class.
That was from Final Fantasy Tactics. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Thank you again, Final Fantasy, for all the very profound things that you do. At least up through 10. I don't know. I don't know how it was after that.
Where's Psychon? He's always good for the Final Fantasy TM laugh.
Yeah, where is he anyway? I'm gonna get that as a sound button, kind of like
No.
Oh yes.
Don't do it, Mark. Stay good, Mark.
Every time you
Stay
make
good.
every time you make a joke, man. Every time anybody makes a joke. Also, I got to get that clip of the kids going, "Yay!" You know the one.
No, I don't know the one.
That one everybody
the one?
uses. I'll have to find it at some point. There's like a clip of like a bunch of kids going, "Yay!" That like I've
And there was
heard in
much
like
rejoice.
various. Oh, that's another one. That's another good one. Scanner mode. Scanner
Yay.
mode.
Acknowledge.
See, we could probably produce that clip ourselves, right? Like just the four of us going, "Yay!"
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, let's see here. Add a series.
Let's see. Maybe we should do like a vote thing for what should go on the soundboard.
Media
Or maybe it's better to do it situationally like that, you know? Kind of go with the what do we use a lot that we could use a sound clip for?
Fuck you, Psychon.
I feel like that it's important that comes from now, okay,
Comes from the
okay.
heart.
Okay. Yeah, it has to come from deep within your soul.
I don't mind if that gets recorded into the soundboard. I mean,
I was gonna say if we're gonna do it, we'd have to get like a lot of people, like an auditorium full of people. Fuck you, Psychon!
no, man, you just add like 18 layers of reverb to it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, but you got to get different voices in there because if you try to fudge it with just one voice, it's not gonna sound very pretty.
You just modulate the pitch upward and downward a little bit.
You could, but then
Have
you're
them
gonna
slightly out of
Couple
sync.
kilohertz. Yeah.
It's still not gonna have that quality of getting different people with different timbres of voice, you know?
So what you're saying is you want like an auditorium, like a church choir chanting it.
Get like we're talking like get more like 5 or 6 people and then modulate their voice as well.
Well, we got 4 here, man. How many more? I mean, I'm sure I could rope in a couple of people on my side.
I was like, Bob, 4 + 2 is 6. That would be 2. That would be 2 more people.
Way ahead of you,
My
man.
son and my daughter in
Way
here.
ahead of you.
Way ahead of you.
Yeah, get my son and daughter in here.
That would be timing is actually
Hold on. I need to get some of my coworkers in on this so we can have the redneck quartet.
timing
Right?
is time.
We gotta call Urza too, right, and get him in on it.
No.
timing is another very important factor with that. You need to make sure that you get several people who are not very good at keeping time. If everybody...
Urza right there, isn't it?
Scanner mode.
Do what?
Something about Urza, I don't know. Scanner mode.
Affirmative, Commander.
Are you guys still fighting?
No, because I haven't spoken to him in 4-5 months.
They're still fighting.
Fumarola. That sounds interesting. I'm gonna go check that out. Maybe these are critters that live around fumaroles? Oh, that was too fast.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a couple of drinks in, so spinning the ship a little fast is not a good thing.
Okay.
Red Bull!
Wait, is this Mortal Kombat? This sounds like Mortal Kombat.
I thought the exact same thing. I just literally glanced at the
Nope, it's
playlist
Darius.
as you were saying that.
It's downright Daria. No, that's some donkey. Some video game donkey.
I was trying to find the intro music to Future Night on here
Future
a couple of weeks ago and never could find it.
On
Course
what?
adjustment.
Trying to find a remix or something of it on Rainwave.
Did you check the OC remix SoundCloud?
I went digging for a while. It was a kind of obscure old
Scanning
Commodore
for
64 game.
None detected.
So if you go to if you look at the thing underneath all the title and everything, there's a thing that says remix info on at OCR. That'll take you to the OC remix SoundCloud, and they have an archive of everything up there.
Yeah, like I said, I went digging for a bunch of stuff. I never did find it, but I'm gonna say one thing, Bob. You know I'm not much of a 8-bit fan for anything besides Atari, but I will tell you this: that fucking SID chip in the Commodore 64 was the bomb.
It was pretty amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They really didn't leverage it as much as they could have.
Mm-hmm.
I like the NES's
So-
chip.
So I'm thinking
the
you're
NES.
probably referring to the stuff that the other David did with it, right?
Wait, hold on. No, you're pulling me out of existence right now. We have two Davids right here. Which David are you
Right,
talking
no.
about?
So David 8-bit guy. I for some reason can't remember his last
David
name
Murray.
right now. It could be. Thank you. It could be related to the amount that I've had to drink.
Scanner mode. Everybody,
Right away,
welcome
Commander.
Leo to the stream. Hello, Leo.
Hey, Leo.
I've donated some hardware to him.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where's
What,
the
Leo?
video for the unboxing for that?
Oh fuck if I know. He's had done like 3 unboxing videos in the past 2 years, I think.
Oh, you're talking about 8-bit guy.
He's done more than that.
There was a long break there, but I sent him some Atari hardware that I had extra laying around.
Wait, let me get this straight. You sent David fucking Murray a bunch of Atari equipment that you just had laying around, but you can't hook me, your best friend of almost 20 years, up with an Atari fucking 800.
Well, actually, hold on a second. I sent him a busted Indus GT drive and a SRAM charger upgrade that I built for
It's
him.
about to get ugly in here, y'all.
Yeah, hold on. I'll go
This
ahead.
was like 4
I'll go
years
ahead
ago,
and-
dude.
Let me go ahead and say it so that Bob doesn't have to. He's seen your penis.
He's not wrong.
I mean, technically so has everyone that has your OnlyFans, but
Well, that doesn't exist, so
oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it doesn't exist. Oh shit, you can see my air quotes. It doesn't exist.
we go. And launch.
Hey, bro.
Mm.
This has got a good level of boom and tiss.
It do at that.
Anyways,
Leo, Nakona totally does not have an OnlyFans.
anyways, yeah, David Murray. I know he used. I think he had an ISA card that had slots for, I think, 2 SID chips on it. I've seen it, but that wasn't what I was getting at. If you compare the audio output of the Commodore 64 versus pretty much any other device of its era, it was pretty badass.
Goddamn.
Every time you pull up this animation, it turns into a slideshow.
Does it really? I want to see it again. We're gonna do it again.
Yeah, it's perfectly smooth right now. And slideshow.
Oh yeah, that is, wow. Yeah.
So it's probably the alpha channel processing that's doing it.
The what?
So it's a video that was generated with alpha channel data, right?
I have an idea.
It's transparent video.
Okay.
What do I not have? I thought I had better TTV emotes. That's weird. I'll have to check that out. I thought I had those. Scanner mode.
Understood.
That's
I
strange.
have them enabled.
Yeah, I have an idea for that to take some of the load off of. And I don't know if this is going to work exactly, but if I were to say put that as a browser source and throw that whole ass video on,
I don't know, man.
you know, on Stream Elements, do you think that would clear some of that up? Because then wouldn't Stream Elements have to render it?
Well,
don't know how
these
that
are
works.
interesting. They're almost like juicy looking cacti.
Juicy looking. Oh, I want to see. Oh, they do look like. Oh, weird. They're like prickly cucumbers growing out of the ground. Oh yeah, it's like. Oh well, it's only 0117. Guess we don't really have to find a LZ. And
No, I was just checking them out. Too bad I don't have a genetic sampler Frontier.
Dear Frontier, did they ever respond to you? Are they just leaving
No.
you in red?
No response yet.
Yeah, they
But,
need to.
I mean-
they need to make a roadmap for what they want to do.
Instead of the
Psycon.
billboard says construction ahead.
Interesting green atmosphere, though, man. You look at this.
Oh yeah, it is pretty green.
Looks like poo
Yeah,
gas.
it needs
Who
to be
farted?
green.
It does look like poo gas.
Welcome to Shrek World.
Shrek World. Okay, so for anyone else out there, when you go to the system map, does it like resize your whole window every time? Like,
No.
Huh?
For just a second, every time I open the system app, I can see the background of my PC. Like it.
Oh, I
minimizes
see
it
what
and
you're
restores-
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, it only happens every once in a while. Like if I haven't been in there.
Sadly, the video's a little choppy. I can't really tell.
Next system en route.
Woo. So how's it going for you guys? You guys find anything lucrative today?
Make the jump.
I take that as
Hey,
no.
not especially.
I know Knack has found a pretty lucrative little loop, trade loop. So Knack, are you plotting with EDDB, or are you just using the good old Galaxy map?
Is he doing the Levy and Brandy, Tori, and Chimes loop?
No, I'm making about 10 million credits a loop here, but it's only one
Imperial
jump
slaves.
each direction.
Yep, single hop loop.
No. You know what it is? It's the mug. He's getting mug and brandy.
No, it's gold and just whatever else I can find at the station and pays half-assed.
Listen, man, you know how it is at Hutton Orbital. You go for the Anaconda, but you stay for the mug.
Scanner mode.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I think, where is my mug?
Mine is.
Mine's at work.
I think mine's in the cupboard.
Mine's underneath the coffee station, right now, until the next time there is coffee, which will likely be Monday.
My only concern with the Hutton Orbital mug is it's a low quantity container. I need something a little bit more.
Oof, man.
Wow, you need more than 8 ounces at a time?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna put more than 8 ounces of coffee into any container, it better be a vacuum sealed container, because that shit will get cold so fast.
Right?
How about my tumbler here? Yeah. This is what I drink my coffee from.
Well, I can see part of it.
Oh shit. You've seen it.
Put your hand on the top of it, like point at it on the top or something. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, my 30-ounce custom.
Oh, that's cool.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I like that.
You've seen this before. But like I said, this is my coffee cup.
My water bottle is also very humongous. It's thing is like enormous.
Mine is not quite that big, but this is what I drink my coffee in.
I've drank about 4 of those full of coffee today.
Doesn't matter.
Scanner mode. Jesus.
As you wish.
It's a lot of coffee.
It never has a chance to get cold.
Yeah, that's a lot of coffee. I do have a travel mug. I think it's a 16 ounce. It's a Legend of Zelda, which is pretty cool. My mom got it for me.
All right, how much money do I have now? Damn it!
You know, guys,
220 million.
Say what you want about Frontier.
We usually do.
Just wanted to see what everybody's comeback for that would be. No, that's it. Just say what you want about Frontier.
Is that an order, sir?
That is an order. I'll start. Frontier, what the fuck?
How about Frontier? Thank God at least you're not doing microtransactions.
Frontier, thank God you're not Activision.
Thank God you're not EA.
Knack, it's your turn.
What? I'm looking for something in the map.
It's your turn.
It's an order. You have to say something about Frontier.
Yeah, you have to say what you want about Frontier.
I can't bitch too much about it because I mean Bob bought me the game as a gift, so I can't bitch about having to pay to play the beta.
Maximum velocity.
So, oh, I got it. Yeah, thanks for bringing my Uber gaming PC to its knees and in the station.
Confirming exit point to limit.
That works. What the fuck is that? What are you doing, Psychon?
What? Nothing.
POV, your Psychon's head tracker, if Psychon actually uses head tracker.
The one I built and sent to him.
Slaved over a hot workbench for
hot soldering iron.
Hot soldering iron.
Nah, he just sent his own Imperial slave to do it.
Scanner mode. Dang.
I mean, he's not. I mean,
Scanner mode.
technically.
Affirmative, Commander.
If there's a thing to be soldered, all I have to do is mention it to your niece. Just saying.
Is that true? She really enjoys soldering a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's cool. Atlas. Atlas, it's okay. People get to go outside.
No, where's Mom?
Well, Mom's in the bedroom. Somebody else went outside, and he's angry. Yeah, if it was Mom, he would be fucking screaming. He just kind of whimpered a little bit.
This hyperspace jump is taking a little longer than usual.
Bye, Bob.
I know, right?
Yeah, it must have been your internet provider being like, oh shit, we forgot to reset.
Ooh, there it goes. Yay! Damn.
Oh, come on. Fix your game, David Braben. Fix your game.
We've got a roadmap for it.
No, you don't. I'm telling you, that's a cul-de-sac. There's 3 houses. It's a very short cul-de-sac. Fucking roadmap. Here's our roadmap. We're gonna fix it. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. We have to think about the PS4 people because they're right. Is that the PS that we're on? We actually are on 4, right? You were just joking about that. Are we actually on 5? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah. Along with the Xbox One X or whatever it's called.
The Xbox. It's just called
the Xbox Series X.
Whatever the new thing is.
Yeah, believe me, I'm in the same boat. I really don't give a shit.
Well, they're all just Nintendos, according to my parents.
Yeah, no shit.
Because Xbox does what Nintendo.
No. You're fired. Yeah, I mean, you know the Xbox slogan, man. Xbox. It's got Halo. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that was it. There was the disconnect, like I said. But no, it's Xbox now with more Fallout.
Halo. It's got Halo.
No, remember they have Bethesda now, so.
They have Bethesda? For what? What are they gonna do? Re-release Skyrim again?
I mean, yeah, but on Xbox Live, remember?
I saw this really fun post on, I think it was Reddit, where it was like, what I grew up with, and it was like the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, and then what my kids will grow up with, the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Or what my kids are growing up with is the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. To be fair, though, they have re-released that like so many fucking times.
Yeah.
And don't say the Elder Scrolls Online. That's not fair. I don't know. I've played it. It's kind of everywhere. It feels. I don't know. It's really everywhere.
And now this looks like I'm disconnected.
It somehow had like less of a cohesive team experience in the dungeons than Neverwinter did, and that's pretty hard. Now. Like I put the dungeon experience at the same level as Dungeons and Dragons Online, where like you get in with a party and you're doing the dungeon and everybody just kind of like goes off on their own. Immediately the party is split and everybody's just fighting stuff on their own.
And you still get just killing rando shit.
Yeah, you still get through it because the dungeons are a joke. Like they're not designed for 5 people, they're designed for 1. And so with 5 people you just kind of fucking tear through it. And it's stupid. I don't know. I didn't like the dungeons very much in that game. I like the rest of the game, and I like the way it's laid out, but I did not like the dungeons in that game, sadly. Neverwinter did a lot better job.
Are you talking about Neverwinter 1 or 2?
So that I'm talking about DDO. I'm talking about Dungeons and Dragons Online. Neverwinter used to have that problem too, but they refined all their dungeon stuff pretty fairly. Actually, no, it wasn't too recently. It was a few years back, and their dungeons are a lot better now. So they're a lot more cohesive. It's like you don't feel like stuff is actually a threat to you, and sometimes it fucking kills you. It's great.
It's been nearly 20 years since I played Neverwinter.
Good. It's a good. I like it personally. I like that game.
Are you talking about Neverwinter Online, or are you talking about the original Neverwinter Nights?
I'm not talking about Neverwinter Nights. I've never actually played Neverwinter Nights. I want to. That sounds like a really fun game. But I am talking about Neverwinter. I actually do like that game a lot.
Vectors.
Even with all the kind of cringy shit they pull, like bringing Minsk and Boo back, and I mean Drizzt has always been there, but you know, bringing back those characters. It's kind of weird, especially with like Minsk. Oh, he was petrified, and somebody unpetrified him. But, I mean, I don't know. It's D&D, man. It's
Minsk, man. Like camaraderie, adventure, steel on steel,
and they nail his character too. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Stuff of legends, right? Boo.
They absolutely nail his character too. But like, I don't know. I feel like it for that game. I give it a pass because it's fucking D&D. You know, name your last D&D session and tell me that everybody wasn't being fucking silly the entire time, and I'll call you a fucking liar.
I mean, you know, you consider my last D&D session, I was like 17 years old.
Right? You were like, are there any girls there? Because I want to view them.
Right?
Scanner mode.
Roll to see if I'm getting drunk.
I mean, the problem is that, you know, we kind of have camera footage of our last D&D session.
We do. I can't remember your pun from last session, but
I had a pun, but we weren't all being silly.
All right. Listen, man. Just because you were drinking heavily.
No, I didn't say session. I said campaign, and
hey,
we have had.
You might want to refresh my camera.
Oh, okay. And furthermore, looky here, mister. Oh, the barmaid?
Hey, that was not, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah,
that was
moment.
Yeah, the last time I played D&D was about the same time the last time I played HeroClix.
I actually have a bunch of HeroClix miniatures. I've never played, but I have some. Because we used to play live here in the living room, and one of my players brought in a bunch of miniatures for us to use for like various monsters and things, and they were all HeroClix miniatures.
My buddy Chance had the Alien Queen.
Scanner mode.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he had a bunch of stuff like that too. That he just left here. So I have a bunch of these things.
And I said my buddy Chance had like the Alien Queen, complete with the brood sack or what the fuck ever.
We have a big ass red dragon. That's one of the bigger. We have a few like really big ones.
With a name like Chance, though, you know that his life is all kinds of fucked up.
Acknowledge.
Wait, what?
Well,
What is that?
he was a respirational therapist and moved to Denver like 2 months before the pandemic hit. And he's like, dude, I picked the worst possible
Right.
job in one of the worst possible fucking cities.
So Elite Dangerous caused my PC to reset, and now my display settings in Elite Dangerous are all kinds of fucked up.
Why did it reboot or reset your rig?
I don't know.
David Braben, fix your game.
Right?
Like I said, either it crashed at hardcore or something's trying to overheat, and I seriously doubt anything's overheating in that
very
machine.
much doubt it's overheating. It's something just like, because now my display settings in Elite Dangerous are all kinds of fucked.
Actually, I have one more thing to add to the previous conversation regarding D&D. Psychon, are you still on mic? No?
Why is...
We'll wait for him to come back.
What? Why are the only quality options it's offering me are VR Ultra?
Huh?
Weird. Okay, so now I got that straightened out. Now where are my...
Do we need to cut to BRB?
No.
Okay.
I'm looking at like where are my fucking resolution settings? Where did they go?
You have no resolution.
Display, there they are.
Oh.
Yeah, 1280 by 720. What the fuck?
That's your
All right.
maximum resolution.
Yay for graphic settings 2005. That was bomb back then.
All right.
Well, on Ultra anyway.
Okay.
You talked so much about the that PS2 that you had, and now it's gone back to those settings.
No, that
Hey, I heard you
PS2 was
like
about 20
PS2.
years prior to that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, so in closing on the D&D thing, and Ian Fierce said, and I quote, "Taste the rainbow, motherfucker."
Yeah, that was serious. That was not a joke. Did he not get hit with a rainbow blast? Was he not a motherfucker? There you go.
Taste the rainbow.
You gave
Shit the
Super
rainbow.
What?
Things get silly occasionally in D&D, as well they should, because life can't always just be serious all the time. But
Yeah,
like I
sometimes.
kind of accept that in D&D, like your sessions are going to tend toward like acting up and being funny, and like that's gonna happen. And so, a lot of people were like, the D&D movie, it was stupid. Like, no, it's a fucking D&D campaign. It was exactly what it should be. Like, yes, some of it was stupid and campy. Well, you know what? You get back here and you make the fucking maps and write the fucking story then.
You say life, it can't be serious all the time, but
No.
Look, my only problem with that movie is, all right, every character they encounter should have been portrayed by the same actor, only wearing a different costume. Okay?
That would be good, yeah. It's always the DM.
Exactly.
The DM and a girl get up, like, doing just the worst absolute... I'm an NPC!
Yep.
Welcome to the inn!
Exactly.
I couldn't keep that up.
Could you imagine Davidar being played by what's his name, Jeremy Irons?
No. Damadar's a guest. Someone I'd bring in a guest. Like, I'm Damodar. I love Damodar. Damadar's awesome. Jeremy Irons did a really great job in that too. Like, come on.
Well, Bob, are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still here, but
What?
He had to go forward and be talking about life.
Yeah, I feel like you broke him. Or is it that D&D movie? You don't like the D&D movie?
oh, I liked it fine.
I was gonna say.
It wasn't what I was hoping it would be, but I liked it fine.
Yeah. I feel like the majority of people who are not already familiar with D&D go into that movie and like, oh, this is gonna be just like Lord of the Rings. Like, nope.
Fuck no.
No.
It better not be.
I grew up watching the D&D animated series. So
Well, I was gonna say another thing they should have done too is like you just.
that's what I was hoping for.
The party is advancing along, and all of a sudden the character dies, but then you bump into his twin brother in the next event. They're like, "Hi, I'm so and so." The same exact stats.
But the name is like
All right,
scribbled
guys.
out on the character sheet, and there's a new name.
I will be right back. That forced reboot really jacked up my settings, so let me see if I can correct it real quick.
Get an invite back to the team.
Oh yes, I am on my way to a landing zone. So That will be a little bit. No beer of the day today. No beer of the day. Back to put down drinking for a while. I feel like I don't need to for a while. How are you guys doing?
I stepped outside for a second.
Yeah, all right. All right. Oh, what is this?
If I could actually find some nice weather this fall or something where it's not going to be absolute shit outside, not a zillion bugs, I had an idea. Hang my big ass projector screen on the side of the house, haul my computer out here, and stream from the backyard.
That would be very interesting. That would be very interesting.
That was kind of why I was asking about the security cameras earlier.
Ooh, I had a question for you, Knack. Okay, so you've got your computer set up where all of your monitors are basically set up to display as though they are one giant super long display, right?
Right, AMD Infinity.
What happens if you play a retro game that doesn't...
Hold on, you clipped out on me a second. I'm at the limit of my headset. I'm sorry.
What happens if you play a retro game that doesn't have those kind of options? Like, let's say you were to play like an emulator or something. What happens? Like, does it just take up the screen, like the screen that it should, or do you have to like go in and fudge everything until it works, or like?
Well, it doesn't know the difference at that point between one monitor and three, so it just super stretches it the fuck out.
What?
But I have a program on my rig called Monitor Profile Switcher, and I just press a hotkey and it goes back to 3 individual monitors.
Oh, I see. Okay, interesting.
Or I can kick it over the TV. And to be honest with you, I don't play retro games on my big flat screen or my computer because they look like ass. I play a retro game on the Raspberry Pi, RetroPie, hooked up to my widescreen CRT.
Yeah, heard. Okay, interesting.
Oh.
I'd be interested to. I wish they would actually like implement like multi-monitor like display in Elite. That would be really neat. But until then, I do want to get an actual like ultra wide monitor. Really want to grab one of those.
What do you mean implement ultra wide and what?
I wish they would actually like implement multi-monitor display in Elite. Like actually, if you like instead of having to stretch the screen, you can just.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's what natively supports is like
this.
Yeah, I want it to display on 1, 2, and 3.
Precisely, yeah.
To be honest with you, I'm thinking there's only one game I recall running across that natively supported that, and that was. Oh, was it 14?
Really? What? No way. Really? No way.
No. 14 let you choose what monitor it was going to display on instead of just picking the system default as primary.
The only one that I've seen that the only game that I've seen that does natively support it, and even then I could not get it to work, was Strike Suit Zero, where it talks about it, but like every time I've tried to get it to work, it doesn't. So I'm like, it made it seem like it was more geared toward like an ultra wide monitor. It's a good game though. Good game. Very difficult game, but very good, especially if you like giant robots. Oh, I need to scan this planet. That's what's going on. I was like, how come I can't see the surface signals?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think though. I ran across something that did natively support multiple monitors, and I cannot think of what it was. I said Final Fantasy XIV let you override the system default so it didn't just go to the primary monitor.
Oh, that's not good. Hang on just a second.
I'm trying to think. Oh, shit. Well, while I'm thinking about it, let me go to the menu settings for Elite. Oh, options.
What the hell? I can't see the back of this planet.
Display.
That's not fair, my dude. I can't see what I'm shooting at.
Yeah, Elite will let me choose the monitor I want it to appear on.
See, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to aim it more toward the center. Yeah, that sucks. It's glitching out. You see it? There we go. So let's see. We got bacterial colonies, and we got fonticula. I don't know what the fuck that is. Sounds sounds bad. I don't know. I don't want to catch your fonticula. I don't know.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Pretty cool song. Biker Mice from Mars, eh? Now that was a response to Ninja Turtles, that game. Or that game and cartoon series, but it flopped.
Most of them did.
Yeah,
Most of them?
you can only capture that magic once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh, you mean
there's no
most of
putting
the-
that lightning back in the bottle.
You mean most of the Ninja Turtles copies? Or
No, most of the
Yeah.
shit that was on TV back in that era.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. There's no putting the shit back in the bottle.
Yeah, pretty
Lightning.
much.
I said lightning.
Oh, lightning.
No, most of the time it was shit.
Yeah, but
must-
I'll give you a perfect example, all right? 2 words. All right, ready?
bottled shit.
No. Street sharks.
Street sharks.
I thought he was going to say battle toads, but
Ah, Battletoads
Hold on a
cartoon.
second. Hold on, my sister. Hold on, man.
Okay. All right, but Bucky O'Hare was pretty fucking cool. I liked Bucky O'Hare. And yeah, it wasn't Star Fox. It was more like Mega Man. It's more like Mega Man. It was a good game though, and I like the series. Okay, I don't remember it where the fuck, of course, but
why did this reset all of my fucking controls?
oh no.
Really? Sega Racing? Oh, this is a real knee slapper. Oh, son of a... What the hell?
I'm sorry,
Deploy
sir,
landing
but
gear.
I have to. But we have.
The
we
landing
can't
gear
let you
is
do that,
down and
Nakona.
locked.
Can't let you do that, Dave.
Appropriate.
I can't do that, Dave.
I can't do that, Dave. Let's see. It's there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Fly forward until we don't see unsuitable terrain anymore. Up. There was a little sliver of suitable terrain.
Do you guys want to throw me a wing invite real quick?
Doing so. Wing
Yeah, like
invite
I said,
sent.
who voted for this tune?
Wasn't anybody in this wing? I can tell you that.
Touchdown.
All right, what do we got here? Donkey Kong Country. Ooh, we got one coming up the list. Sonic CD, Temporal Duality. Might be
I want to get a
interesting.
wheel. That would be pretty cool. Have a wheel for the SRV. You think it would play really well with a wheel?
Not really.
Yeah,
It's meant to be. Yeah, it's meant to be played with a HOTAS.
Oh, look at these. Interesting. Too bad I don't
Nobody
think
wants to see your tits, man.
These are, what? Okay, comp scanner? Can I use my... I can't use my comp scanner this close to the ship. That is so frustrating. I landed right on top of these. They're like mushrooms.
They're like shrooms, man.
I mean, you think they're okay to, like, you know, consume?
Only one way to find out.
Beat him to Psychon!
So maybe it won't end up being the spores from fucking Prometheus.
Let's see.
That was not spores.
That was Fonticula.
Yeah, whatever the fuck, it looked like it.
Oh man, that was Prometheus? That was like black goo.
No, I'm talking about the, not Prometheus, but the second one. Fuck.
Alien Covenant?
Is that the name of it? I watched the movie once and it was for the most part forgettable.
Which is why none of us can remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's like these little, it looked like devil's snuff boxes. And they would pop and like the shit would come out and yeah.
So wait, they're like little... Okay, hold on. No, they're like little...
System map.
There are these two like clouds that I straight passed through just now. Like, what is that?
Commodity market sale. Buy.
Combat mode?
There's some more of those fonticula? Is that what they're called? Is that actually what they're called? Let's find out. Scan this. It says fonticula. Yeah, fonticula campestris. Amethyst.
Purple campsite fungus.
Purple campsite fungus. See, you can probably eat it and trip. Or just eat it, you know, for sustenance, I'm sure. I'm telling you, Psychon, it's totally safe. Go ahead and try it. Totally 100% safe. I'll give you $1.
He'll buy that for
Landing
$1.
gear.
Yes, sir, I like it.
We're all
yeah,
getting
so
punchy.
I also
Great.
finally got to watch The Big Lebowski, so that was the thing
I'm
that
sorry.
I finally have seen. How come?
Because we also watched it for the first time recently, and that movie has gone on my admittedly short list of what the fuck did I just watch?
Yeah, I have never watched it.
And I keep thinking about it, and I'm like, you know, it was okay. It was an alright movie. I didn't hate it.
Okay, so how much onion head did you smoke beforehand?
None, sadly. I probably should have, and then I might have enjoyed it a lot more deeply.
Yeah, I really think that's a movie that you maybe needed to be smoking something to enjoy.
A lot of something.
So I was reading after the fact, I came across this Reddit post talking about it. And there's this, so you know the line when he's in the taxi cab and he's like, man, can you turn that off, man? It's been a long night. I hate the fucking Eagles. You remember that? And then he gets kicked out of the fucking cab.
Yeah.
So like, you know, there's like a thing where they're like, you know, talking about his music taste and like how it was appropriate, you know, because he's like a big hippie and all that stuff, and like Eagles was like this really big, like super fucking, you know, they kind of represented the more, I guess,
Who cares?
corporate.
Who fucking cares?
Right. So the interesting part is that they were in talks with the guy who owns some of the music from the Doors that they were trying to use. And the answer to your question though is I care. I'm in the music industry, so kiss my ass. But the interesting part about it was they were in talks with some of the guy who owns some of the music for the Doors to license one of the songs. I don't remember which one, because that music's a little old for me. But
never mind.
So apparently that guy wanted like $150,000 for the license to that song. So they showed him the scene where he's in the taxi cab, and the part where he says, "Man, fuck the Eagles." The guy was like, "You know what? You guys can fucking have the song. That was brilliant." Like, that's awesome. Very interesting though that they were able to secure the song because of that. That's the music industry for you. It's a fucking place that doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Like Jim Morrison.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking to a guy whose experience with the Doors is like, I think the first time I heard them was Twisted Metal Black, and actually knew who it was.
They had a Doors song in Twisted Metal Black?
Yeah,
that seems kind of out of place.
The theme song for the entire fucking the theme song for the entire fucking game was "I see a red door and I want it painted black" or whatever.
I've never really played any of the Twisted Metal games.
That is the only Twisted Metal game I've ever played.
Wasn't that Twisted Metal Black? Wasn't that the one on the PS2 that with network internet connectivity?
It came with my PS2. It came with my PS2, and then my PS2 got stolen.
Gee, Knack, I always felt kind of myself lucky that my PS2 came with MS-DOS.
I have to agree, though. I never was that big on the Eagles. Like, people liked the Eagles, and
yeah, I've seen them in concert. Okay. American Airlines Center, 2001. The first show at American Airlines Center. It's not even called that anymore. I think it's like the Verizon Amphitheater or something. Yeah.
It's the whoever has the most money center.
Yep, that is.
Yeah, well, and then my other place that I used to go see a lot of shows was the Smirnoff Music Theater, and then it became like the Coca-Cola Starplex. Now God knows what the fuck it is now.
Yeah, right. Whatever rich person had the biggest money penis wallet this year or something. I don't know.
Anyway.
Surprised it's not like the Spectrum Center or some bullshit.
The last concert I went to go see was Weird Al at the Ross Perot Theater.
He said Ross
Weird
Perot.
Al.
Yep.
Just a map.
Ooh. That was 8 years ago.
I am finding these fucking mushrooms everywhere, but none of the bacterial colonies. I have a feeling I'm not going to get this.
You may not recognize them when you see them. They look like lichen.
Yeah, I keep kind of hovering over these patches of stuff on the ground, but it's nothing I can scan. But these are just rock.
Well, we don't have a fucking genetic scanner to use now, do we?
That's true. We don't. What's up with that?
Frontier.
David Braben. What's up with that, buddy? Better hurry our ass back to the bubble so we can play the game.
Mark, were you serious about checking out Samurai Pizza Cats?
Yeah, I'm serious about checking out Samurai Pizza Cats. You said it was funny and stupid, and both of those things are usually pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna say, if you're serious, I'll...
Head.
Do what?
Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, if you take enough Onion Head, like, you could be laughing for fucking hours.
I'll go ahead and add it then.
Last night, Chrissy found a TikTok, or no, was it a TikTok? No, it was a Reddit post. I don't fucking remember, but it's hold on, it's in Critters. Let me go look at it real quick. Yeah, right there. It was a post about poop sock. there's a cat, and his name's Poop Sock, and he always has like this permanent scowl plastered on his face because he hates everything. His name's Poop Sock. And I was telling her about, and we were hysterical for like, you know, some minutes over that. And then I was telling her about one of my friends that used to work at Fiesta, Texas, which is an amazing job. I mean, no, let's not get on that soapbox. He was working at Fiesta, Texas at one of the restaurant things, and I guess his coworker had found a big pile of horse poop that was nearby. And so he was smart, so he decided that he was going to, you know, haul back and kick it. You know, this fresh horse poop. And I think everybody is kind of on the flow of where this is going, because, like, you know, that shit went fucking everywhere. And he said that from that moment forward, that dude's nickname and what all of his coworkers referred to him as was shit shoes. And just imagine being shit shoes at your work. Hey, shit shoes, how you doing, shit shoes?
Can we take a moment to recognize just how awesome this song is?
Yeah, this is a bop. Oh yeah, this is on my favorites list. Are we Ninja Dance Party?
No, this is not a Ninja Dance Party song.
Night Vision.
I need to find a fucking place to land. I'm in a fucking dry spell here, man.
I am also.
And I think Psycom might be asleep.
No, because I got to get my stuff ready for work in a little while.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You work night shift?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What exactly do you do?
I work at a hotel.
Anything he can get away with.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so.
I have night vision on now. I still can't find these colonies of bacteria. Wait, is this one? Is it? Nope, not. We're not. That's not the way I'm turning. Is that one?
Gotta
love Mega Man.
System map.
Mega Man: The Wily Wars. So that's the album name.
Herpes Return to Dreamland.
There's only one place to land here, but I'm gonna go land there.
Land there. Do it. These mushrooms are pretty cool, but man, they're everywhere. And there's like no bacteria. They must be antibacterial mushrooms.
Aren't most of them?
That was what I was thinking.
Whoop. We're rolling. Rolling down the
Looks
mountain.
like you're getting a lot of airtime.
Doing onion head. What? What's up?
Watching.
Did I get a
Watching you
slow
get your SRV all off kilter.
Floor it. All I see are fucking mushrooms, as far as the eye can see.
This is very weird. I keep getting random red and blue light flashes inside my cockpit. I keep wanting to check behind me for a cop.
Yeah, I keep having that exact same problem and have had since Odyssey launched.
Did I find some? I think I might have found some.
Aren't you and I the only ones here running AMD cards?
I think so.
Okay, can we please stop reversing? Thank you.
This is the first time it's happened to me, though, Knack.
Really? Like I said, mine's been doing it. It really only does it at launch. And specifically if I land on a planet and take off, is when it does it.
That wasn't a bacteria colony. That wasn't a bacteria colony. What does a guy have to do to find some bacteria on a planet such as this? Is that a colony over there? There's a lot of it.
Let me head over your way and I'll launch a couple of probes.
Are you looking for like space syphilis?
Wait. Oh, is that it? No way. What's...
What the hell did I do with my... There it is.
Hello? Oh, shit. That just fell off my controller.
Alright, we got,
Okay.
You got about 6 minutes, and I'll have, Samurai Pizza Cats for you.
Oh, cool. Oh my god, that was it, wasn't it? Yep, found it. Oh, they look like rocks. Look, it looks like a fucking rock. Scanner.
Go poke it with a stick.
Nightstick. Nightstick. Night vision.
That's affirmative, Commander.
You go poke it with a nightstick.
We go poke it with a nightstick.
It's like taking police brutality to a whole new level on another planet.
No, this is literally a fucking rock. Look at this. That's a rock.
So there are a lot of fossils on Earth that appear to be rocks that are actually the result of bacterial colonies from ancient history, like the first 100 million years or so of Earth's existence.
Yeah? But are they a fucking rock?
Well, now they are because they're
Yep.
fossils.
I need to do like a neon. Like, one of the letters is like.
Flickering.
Yeah. That's up next in the Jira. Yeah,
Did you approve the one from today?
No, I haven't opened that Jira ticket yet. We just got it set up, right?
I opened it. Assigned to you for approval.
Yeah, we just addressed it earlier.
Dumb question. One for everybody. Of all the games you played throughout your life, which one stands out as the worst one you ever played?
The worst one?
Yeah. One that you absolutely fucking hated.
Ooh.
Lunar.
Okay. Huh.
There might be a pipe bomb in the mail next week.
Oh, he was joking. I get it. Let me think. I gotta think about that. That I absolutely fucking hated. Damn, that's a tough one. I've got a lot of tolerance for this kind of thing, I feel like.
I got a lot of games that I love. I'm trying to think of some ones that I actually hated.
Yeah, some ones that I hated. That's hard. That's a hard one.
I'm landed.
That is a really difficult one. What about you guys? Any games you absolutely fucking despised?
Anything that EA made for the Genesis.
No.
Interesting. I didn't think about Genesis games.
You know, sports games, period. That's all EA seemed to like to do back in the day.
Wasn't a real big fan of Jurassic Park on Genesis. That was a game. I don't know if I would say I hated it, but like I didn't like it.
You should play Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. What's another one though? Because I had a lot of NES games. That's like the majority of my console stuff back in the day.
I started out with an NES and I migrated over to the Sega Genesis.
Games that I hated though. That's tough.
There was a game on the 32X. I'm trying to think of the damn name of it. It was a mech mech game. I don't know if it's Mech Assault, Mech.
Mech Assault. That was on Xbox.
No, that wasn't it. There was only one title in the series. It was released on the 32X.
T-Mech?
And no, I have to look it up. But anyway,
I was going to say T-Mech was an
fucking
arcade.
hated that game.
And you know what? Now that you mention it, yeah, T-Mech was a game that like was kind of hit or miss. Like
Metalhead.
Metalhead, that's it.
Gosh, that's what I hated though. Mega Man
Wait,
on
the crap?
Nintendo 64 was garbage. I did not like that game at all. That game was fucking stupid.
I've only played 3 games on the Nintendo 64.
Sorry, I didn't get any warning either.
I pressed the button, but it
you go.
it did that. I got like 2 frames per second on it.
Hey, you guys ready to wrap this up?
I'm ready to wrap this up. Maybe
I'm
we
getting
can
hungry.
continue this thing next time. But I hope that you guys all enjoyed the show because I definitely have. We definitely enjoyed making it. And I hope that you'll join us tomorrow for our next episode of New Delancey, our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign
Hey.
that's taking place. What?
Are we rating?
No.
No, it's cool.
Aww.
But I hope that you guys will join us tomorrow, 5 to 7 p.m. for New Delancia. Yeah, I'm really excited about tomorrow. I think that some really cool stuff is maybe going to happen, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. It's up to the party. But also be sure to join us next week on this very channel, 6 to 9 p.m. Central Time, of course. All times are in Central Time. Otherwise, check the schedule in the down below. And can I talk? I'm kidding. Until next time, I'm Commander VG Punks, the video game punk.
And Commander Taylor-MadeAK.
Commander SA Icon Jr.
Manor Nakona.
And we are signing off. Keep a song in your heart. 07.
07.
07.